pa de di kan pa eye pro code me start no pro code nye ne se papunu pa se obabi ya oya pa se kata pa edro ba ko pene so no eye pro code na pro code no so men koto bi go baby kojak farmer for de no eno na ye pa eno na ye original pa nti misrew se papunu o kaka bi na ha wo hunam na obibi o bomoden a se obanu kojak for pro code no bi na no ana mansa nyina age atum wonim se nipa bebre wo ho aya na omse ta ha omadwene pa odi bibi ka ne chan age was ekiki no enti kojak for tena ase adwene ho din hunu se omode apose bi ba betumi aboa ma ese no ne masesa nti odi kojak p na ba na no obi a ne sensitive free moja obi a o ma na ne se no very sensitive pa no ni die nie ena fe yesan wo we ye apose soronko akoja fosan de aba ntunu de di kan no wo ho de to so mienu so nie eno emase ye den eboa ema osi achi nam no so no eye papapa ema wo home nso a empampan ye befu anu beba no hwe nti we no me friend road master onadwuma ye nya asem kuma kora hye no so ena fe ye wo bidie de no a eno aba eboa ma yesian ye fite me kai those days yo chebi domase na me ma me body no otwa de ti na fe o ayi bidie no wa ye chiki no de body ayi na ya na ayi sisi no we are pio ha wo hwe yesian fe na no na koja for de ba koja for de ni different than any other one on the market eti misero so pe chako toothpaste pa dia kojak for de no na misero saji ena fe yesan wo mouthwash obi o di bibia na ne se no ebia ade na ehye na se no ase finfim obi ebia na aduane enyu ase na ne se finfim ni bi obi abroba se odi abroba ne se be finfim ne san pacho bomode akopɛ bi ne fa pusu wanum na be hunu se wanum be ye hwese bibia be koso kama ama ose na tumi agina fe ko jaksa men kan kyerɛ se wo mu no ni de quality fam de woni ha kra farmer trust won so eboa yen na me ka farmer trust a adwuma ku a wo so wo dwene ya pom de ho nsam yie pa wonu se malaria akunipa owiase chan yare bia ni titro bibima mu ha akunipa rough Ghana ha ye ka ho bi na no na farmer trust 14 ase din hu se da bi so mo frafra nuro bi a betumi aboa ama ye ho atoyen ne yeso ya sore akuntia malaria anu ti wo mo di we by Lumitras Fort Lumitras aye press so de ta kan no malaria dura ye papapa ni we so malaria ha wadwen a men kwoto aduro foforo bia bomodin ha se obenya farmer transport de afra no Lumitras Fort tin bi na beboa papapa ama malaria na akọ enkwada so malaria ha o madwene enti edi we na ba no se enkwada nduro no we o moya edi to ma sheda edi flavors bi agum se bi se kwadu ebi se strawberry nti e ka akwada na no na nam no wa mene nti ba tan no empanyifo no no capsules no na akwada no so enom aye ni nsuo di a eboa ensonso wa Ghana hadoso ye yempa modern fa na pese bi kope camera bi di ko hye me yem na me hwe nsonso different ho wo mo doso nsonso no ma dindin kire ho me bo hu badwuru ye wo tape worm ono ye friend tape o tape ye hook worm ono edra ye wo thread worm o ya homa ye wo pin worm ono ye pin o wo your round worm ono no no say kuntum baby sa no we twa kanku afa ho ahia e na o hwepo no no twa wo ma e wo yem enti sansusu nyina gu yem how do you survive ebe dem pa enu ti e na former transfer e de trazo 400 aba enu ya sunsun aduru a wono mu a say ye huko say jumpo say squat say sleep well mo say hwan well mo hwim ono ko no enti so ko pharmacy shop bi a koji bi ne betumi aboa pa enyumakui e na afa dwumedie ho eka na enen komo ebedie no doso nkomo ebedie no hu hia say yedi ɛno nti ɛnɛ sa LGBTQ plus whatever bill no and some bebree. I was watching CNN yesterday and the reporter was reporting as if say yɛde se kan ato nkrofo kum and yɛtwa muti ɛwɔ Ghana ha. I was shocked. I wasn't surprised though because one person painted picture bi ɛma ne say yɛde one ko gyina firing squad and you shoot wɔn. Now so say a po something need to be done. Nti be this asem no nkomo pa. Ye be kon koran asem bi asi wo ho. Ye sin krofo bi. We de kwachi o fili kadoki. Fili. No mo ye. Ene ye che wo mo. Na ehun sam ye ma ne bo. Fo a owo mpotemo de beba. Agya nya bedo awie. Me anya me nwanwa. Say Dr. Dampare, Mampeni, Amane Sai, say the substantive IGP. So, a Juma Nebeko saying, the team no, Ebe Juma de Abois, I'm yet to make Quetia, Bonifu Samoa, a sort of Ghana here now. Yebekan once was say Babon Savono, and who a here ye papa. And I say MMDC is a, and once some abe ye de jay. Hey, Fine come assembly mine. Fineko me assembly man yam to aba ma me recha ire bia me assembly man ho enti bi fia me kwa me fia nam kwa nam so ahwe me de nam so de ahwe me hafa ensem bebre piepie yo ye be di ho komodua bro ane ne ma hodo bebre ba ye be di san de ma ni nyina ho komo enti ene se me di kankan no eye packed discussions ene ye be ye ene anopai na na bedwafo a me no be di nkomo no oba kwa wa ba fresh kra no wo ho obenya onya wanya ena ne din so ne abrofudin a em se Ghana de di kan a matibi eno no na minim efo open na ta tutututu sa sen no country ben po prince country ben no ta yi Iceland wo ho Ericsson Kwabena sen Rasta sen Obin person Father sen Clement Wilkinson Guy East MCE Guy West Prince Weti Guy West MCE ya san to abana san be ye abankrache wo na akwado pesho keke opesho we the show no me introducing na meka ne pa o me be start akasa ana fe Emmanuel Kutin our Executive Director, Africa Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism. Or no so per life papa. O check after China. Obe jeli 10. Na fe engineer Isaka Amonkote or no a local government expert or no so ebeba. Enti ye betu fa na yako ye nkransa brepemu na fe yetu medi komo na mo no kakra bi na make sure na no pay. Eni say wonso odi nipa hwe Ghana se abebu ahodo ayebu no ye na no bu bedi gu wo maye no si yetena sena ke de abebu no eye adwuma a anke yekoda en sama no kan nyina no ayasam tentente no abo no tofa ketwa bi si wonsum wodi nipa bibi na ho ayepesa de we yepesi epeja free ha me come to me peja enti wonsomo ye hwa bia akwada bi na gina ha na ho ade ni ntumi wait na wo ho no enti be ma pani bi akọ no wosom choboye ni epeja omo twi adwin de sesu say sa na ade chichire man sa na ade chichire busua de ade ekura achichire kuro na fi ade chichire man enti so bia ye ne famu dia aba wonsom wozire nipa wa ye abankrachi wa ye CEO wa ye chief director wa say mampani soafo wa we ye sentwereni da urboni wa we ye uton fuel pump attendant ya o de buy osim 200 Ghana na fe be wi asa no amotete Ghana so bia ye ni famu dia aka Ghana besi Ghana be ni GSA enti obian play ni role na mmoa mama ne nkɔda nim yɛnkɔ amano so na yɛ ne bright ahe eni nkɔmɔ bright maachi
yɛmo tama
bright yɛnya ne nteɛ sɛ ensɛm bi asisi ɛwɔ nkransa ne nyinaa fa sɛbi mema wo mo de mema ho nyɛ wo mo fɛ na mo mema ne mema ho ne wo mo fɛ a bebia nyankopɔn sɛ yɛ to yɛ nan fa no ɛhɔ no mo de wo pɛso mo di hɔ agro yɛse nsɛm yesu wɔ nkransa boyemu
na ni na ni pɛ ɛwɔ bi ni na ni pɛ so wɔ ke ɛwɔ atinti ni ɛna bi da ko ni nkransa man ɛsɔre a abranche bi a dwuma bi a wɔn de udi a ne sɛ ɛyɛgi na sɛ ɔfa ɛmɛma ɛto ɛna sɛ ɔno deɛ ɔde ayɛ ne dwuma na sabe a meka sɛ deɛ ɔmakyɛ no a na nanoma a ɔmo nso ɛwɔ nkransa no ɛkyɛ sɛ nkransa south rada ɛkyɛ sɛ saa nɔɔma bɔne yi deɛ ɔmo mpɛ ne wɔn asase so nti obi biara saa te deɛ iwɔ mu ɔsɛ ɔne ɔbaa ɛne bɛrima ɛne bɛda no deɛ ɛno deɛ yɛn nsosɔ so nti wabɛn yɛkɔkyɛ aberanteɛ no ɛne deɛ yɛbo no papapapapapa bɛbo no na ne ho sɛ yes biribi akɔ ne widie mu na ɛno akyi no ɛna nananom kyerɛ sɛ aberanteɛ ade musuo aba nkransa south abato mpɛsua so paa a kyerɛ sɛ nananom nsosɔ so ɛno nti yɛtwa dwampa a ɔtua dua paa na yɛde agu aberanteɛ so sɛ saa bɔne a ɔyɛɛ no no ɛyɛ adeɛ a ɛnsɛ na ɛmfata na obiara kora nsusu sɛ ɔbɛrima ɛna ɔbɛrima ɛbɛda na wɔabrɛ ɔmo kɔto ɔmo no na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo a ɔmaka deɛ ɔmo dwane yɛ nti deɛ yɛkye no no nnipa baako no a yɛkye no no ɛwusu ɔno ɛna saa bere yɛakye no a nsɛm wei asi ɛwɔ nkransa south ɛyɛ mansini mu municipality nkransa kurudua no mu na wiemu kyerɛ sɛ aberanteɛ no ɔfiri nkransa hɔ a ɔyɛ nkransa nyi ba a kyerɛ sɛ hɔ ɛna watena abɛsi ne mfa no ntie so
na ebra won ma ekọ ho no ko hu ye na omugu so ye o ma ye awie na ekọ
na ni nyina ne sɛ abrante no omu enya hin omu nya mpopue bi sɛ na dwumadi no ade a odi na o influence emergency bi ene omu ye nti abrante ba ko hwehwe mu sɛ abrante ba ko no ono no ma mpanimfo bi no lie sɛ sa dwumadi esi na abrante no eye nti ono de no ho kwe na akese ono no eya na akwi mpanimfo nso ebema omo ebekye no ewo ho
enti semiti uyi a na sɛ wono no ne de ne sɛ nadwuma oye no no na ode recruit nkrofo di wurawuram
ja o recruit nkrofo di wurawuram ti ohu wa na o influence ta onam kwan bi so na wa fa so sɛ yisikasɛm sɛ ye bibia bibia obɛhyɛ obo sɛ ode bema na obi ni nti a oyɛ sa sɛ yisikaduru bi na wakodi na odi bisa dwuma no de sabe sɛ dia sɛm na ba na egusu a yɛhwehwɛ mu
na omo de ko police station
mpacha omo de ko police station
de so police station ho
omo de ko police station sɛ nananom aya amamre ene amane awi nti omo de omo ama police fa yɛkɔ na police for tese omo so ɛyɛ nsɛm no nhwehwɛ mu nti ho de ya nhyɛda nya details bia wɔ sa omo sɛ omo yɛ nhwehwɛ mu nti si ade o da ban kuku
nti abrante no ɔwɔ police for kukum
mpacha
Brighton here dash na no pay
na ma me kwa wi twato abrante so ofo Kwabena senior high school won Kransa constituency he ya group akwa ye fe ne akuma na ono so anado na ye kwoche no se one aponche eda one aponche aboa aponche eda eno so ya che no na omu visa nse na o hwe Kwabena senior high school emba atabio yankopon adom mo ye kama no fo kinyam na wantimi ni obia na one aponche no eda nti ono so ne sa abano no ono ko Kwabena senior high school ono so ene aponche akwakoda
na abrante wadi be fe be sen
ni fi no be 23 ho
what dem me say machi kakra nko de edi kan no so say abrante na ye chi no na one nipa ba ko pe na hye dem ana so no mo doso
abrante na ye chi no no nipa nienu ene na wo ho na ehwemu esefe se dia medical care se na ehwumadi a wodi titia nipa na wa influence ne dada no ene fa hint se dwumadi se ni nipa so eti pese ono no ye nti omo enfulu At the moment, I'll move at them where, and first, you know, on about the Yanana, a month on say day, a boo mark or more excellent. Now, 90 minutes, a canon. Oh,
na abranche na adwuma bɛ na ɔyɛ
onyadwuma bia onyadwuma bia ɔyɛ sɛ ebi after adwuma na sɛ company work bi na ɔyɛ no onyadwuma bia na sɛ ɔno deɛ adwuma bia wotia no
all right ɛbɛda ase anɔpɛ
nso mɛda ase
bright ahene yɛte ne nka no yɛn nso hwehwɛ mu kakra yɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ obi a ɔtontɔn phones nti ɔde bɛdaadaa mɛma battery mɛma earphone earpiece sɛ yɛn sara mo ka no mɛma ɛba yi housing na ɔde ne saa ɛno nti wei na ɛde nsɛm no eba no mesan sɛ mmara no sɛ bɛyɛ adwuma sɛ nyɛ adwuma yɛbɛhwɛ de bɛsi ɛnti de bɛdi saa sɛm no nkɔmmɔ papapapapa ɛnyɛ asɛm kɔma koraa na sɛ bɛyɛ na nkɔmmɔ no emu ayɛ hye na ɛde nti no yɛbɛka no sɛ de si tiɛ no pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛnti moma yɛntwɛn nkɔto nkra tew yɛba a bɛda badwafo no adi na afei ahyɛ ase awie ye koya ya ba ye koto nkra ye wo background ni edi nkomo pa na nkomo na edi na no de pa mjite sei so na ere baba bonten motu se da si e ko nansa na no me po fa ba ko sunyan express me ma wachia no pay pa o se misu bomidini ma bo odini ai into express me ma wachia no pay sanso na abena birthday na abena fu nemu na me hye da ani me hu a owo so tuo who are and me wishing a pa sanse she's such a wonderful girl and she said me di kan na any be din ko na na nkomodie no abobo so kpakpakpa de akire na honorable Clement Wilkinson abankrachi wo Gan East wono na oba na manfo yan toma no Ga West. Oh, I seen Ben
The gateway to Accra.
Gateway to Accra. Gateway to Accra na se do wa traffic it to me no nkrantem yo. Gate the padlock no nye. It is say padlock. Ona wo tiri kwa.
Me did I say.
Bi aboko.
Na me ado bi aboko.
Wa brem.
Enough for me sir. But nyame adom ya film. Is your second half.
Akadwuma no.
Sisi ya home.
That's right.
First nyakobo a week akra. Sisi ya home.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. Na eno achi nso bayi o dresse papa. O dresse papa. O shake kaftan che obia o wiase. Na kaftan no so. Ona. Emmanuel Kutin. O ye executive director Africa Center for Security and Counter-Terrorism. Who na che afimi hu no ampa mini akwaba
minu amijiso
mo afisi apanso
afin ko betu ye
na ka chi hotel asem se me chia ne pa
mba ka kire no
enwa nkra me hia no on kan che se me chia no so da nam so me chia no ma chia fa ho na se no ano no en afei openi ba ko a ye ka local government a se local governance ya wa bin wo mu papa nti MMDC series samsami onimu rough na so mu ni nti on pese ko ADC bi mama na ko opompo wo ko opompo wo ko
we begin to vote
opompo wo ko ti engineer Isaka Amonkote wono a local government expert yewra kwaba
yeah
mi bia boko de
boko medini ekutai
kotai
Isaka Amonkote Kote ni penyine sin kote.
Oh, okay. Kote di kan ba na kote eba. Okay, me da se. Ene na eno kote me da se. Awie. Ya hwe. Sa LBGTQ+ ne hon WSOTV KW se hwanyan. Ehonsem. It could be a press conference. 15 prominent personalities in the country and professors, lawyers, and a woman keka home. And woman a press conference. On a young folk, who can say we are bankrupt. Baby, and say, "Could you come on, mine? It become one so." And queer and come on, mine. Rebecca won see what drink po I was who ye abe hu ene de wo hen
Agya Kwabena say ye be chia ye tiefo ani ahwefo nyina na ma chia me mampani na do danko akofo ado na Dr. Mahmoud Baumia
yeah
mamu nyina adwuma last 3 days na he says I see Dr. Mahmoud odi na woda nti me mano belated birthday
yeah
manayiko nso owe na adwuma pa oye me chairman sorry penny Prophet Nyamiche Church of Pentecost and a Kumilabi apostle me chia mu nyina but Agya Kwabena won say sasemo we ya sha ase ya ka no enye adefoforo bi a afina ye ba betin wiase wo wiase da na de me ngonwa kakra ne say beye 3 years or say 4 years ne no nkofo bi agye atum se on pese ade no pie wa bonten na obi ehu se ne ade no asitie enne ye wo nkwala bi wo ho ananka omo nhyɛ da nim ade koro but se ne ya hyɛ ase ya ye ka ho asɛm enne yi day di say ene obi anko hwehwe adekoro na obehu yon guys a omaba omuna omudi ade na si omani so mpanimfo bi aye ama na somehow wanyin atwam enti na wotifi a wakai me pesa meka say some mpanimfo na pesa ade ne ba out because na anka wu slowly na anka bi a if you say some mpanimfo na chi no ade no ebekọ a yenti biom enti mpanimfo na yeso mo pe ekwan bia so a ombefa ade no beba in fact say uko US a ye wo state bi ho no mo ko ho na say uko wura restaurant bi a obi nka nche wo say say adwumade we no ekoso eye normal thing a nkofo ye but omuso omudem na omoye nti minu mienu no ye hu e na omuso mba bontin a omo meka nche wo say no ade ekoye ye ni but say no ye tiwama ade na be pie wo Africa especially Ghana say say obi sheda e bo hu dawro say bi say Jacob won say edro ye sisi hoyi minimum say kojafo omoton paste but say wa mo hu dawro pa e be din say enipa dodo no a ebehu nti sa AGPK de ya eto aso yi ya it say media ye bo hu dawro ama omo free, they are not paying anything. It says be on be a pia bontia e be kan wasem omo timi ko rent dan na omo tim ye se media ne tia na ya kan wasem se o omo ti ha se na omo ye nti ye bo hu dawro ma omo e ma ade no afi e koso me nwa kaka me say last week o se say empanimfo bi so pie se yenhwe emra no ankasa na yemfa emra no nya adwuma na yenya akasakasa ne entietiemu no de ye ka no ebinim kura ka ne se omo twempena awarefo se eja kopɛ waware na wofa wo ye achi a enu kura ye husen ne ye hu nti ono no pa che se emre bi wo hu se wofa wo ye achi a esese ye wei esese wo ye wei but we no be ne kura omo dia ko parliament sisi ano obo se parliamentarians ni bi asori a omo so eye hu adwuma se omo made no emaso but ya boy homodin ha se be momodin ha bo hu dawru ti se na ye ti yi enu wasam ne ye kai o obu ha oni made krokra but you see obemma oni ni yonko bemma atena omo tena omo ware okwa bechi omo de omo ye wedding ankasa na wedding ni sahye obemma no motuom na ni nwanwan ni se eya na oba no pese osisa ni pedua no na wadane oba ba force nti ni kasa ni bibi oye pia no bo sasisa wotiatia no ho eja ko ba wotinka ha ufa epona no side ya unhu nkofo bi o maye o mo yesi afa o mo kojo besia o mo ni wada dada enye sa kojo besia fo na ehu o mo sese no wenu emema bi o ma si o madwen se enu no mbeye but ni nya yiska asema ya kana sese ya no omo diska na ye hu adwuma pa
wo mo a eye sa ade
no omo diska na ye hu adwuma pa menim ba bi a omo twa omo sika eye sika na omo di ye hu adwuma chense enye so easy say obetwe abrantie bi a wa wie university wa ye ne masters na wa ye law no wa wie na wa ye ne djuma ye papa iti hei tintin gram say na obi aba say opeso ne no ware edi mpa ne betwe na adwen eye sika eti so omo diska no pie mu sa no a ema ekuo no so no manage I to say ekuo bi a opeso ko join ni ema me dc say I to say ekuo no obi a approve ye kwa pray gawes nko ani ye edu ni ekoe at long last ye wie no ba ko pena is woko omo so my ade ni ti say ekuo bi a obi a person join ni bi because ka wom obenya benz ya ba ya mrantie yi omo lances yi omo dinam yi obenya bi atenem obenya ka kesi bi adem obenya fi atenem but ye ka we nyina no e hwe Ghana ha Christians ye be means so kra by 60% of the population your Muslims by 30% omo a omo gidie ye no so by ebia by 10% obia wo bibia na gidie wo na a Christopher a ye by 60% especially Mamenka Pentecost yenko a bia ye by 3.5 million e wo Ghana ha ye ma ya wo omo a ye tete omo aso dem e die ne beka abofra yi se won konko ya saade we bi a wakọ Sunday school wa ababedu mpempenso bi a yedi echeche papa bi ewura ne mu se obi diska ko dada no na okowure mu a obehu abrante akutua osemi ko hide dan eme bi atwam etimi ne papa no mutena kopem da ebi opeso wire ansa na wankasa wire homboa se ukakọ hide dan but ene no obi wie ni first degree so onya 2 bedroom house no watenam no onya ne car eti sa no mo we nyina no Agya Kwabena edi ye ekọ na se ne bible kan no se ewie ne beba enoma hodo bebri bepie ni ebro ya adwen ne yenti ase so ni ye nipa nkasa yenti ase ne yefi se anka ensese eba asase so enu ne beba na du ba bia nyame asem esese bem na eda di se onyame na asem na waka no ewo ho na bemu a menu mi ne yesi etimi hwe ye ho ye se ye mfa ye ho emme sa anu ama no because sa yi bema ye kwakọ ware ni Agya Kwabena mu mi enu no se o ma sha se o mo ya adoption o ma sha se o mo ya adoption o mo wale wie a enam se o mo ntimi nwo nti no o mo ya adoption na wo ya adopt obi a ya nye sanka wo ye wo
odi ba moral aspect ne na pese ye ba mu kakra o share press conference a empanifo yi ye ya empanifo yi o din po we o mo ha yi lawyer Akoto Ampa no na pese hu mu nyina din lawyer Akoto Ampa Professor Emerita Techiwa Menu Professor Kwame Kakeri Professor Kofi Jima Boadi Professor Audrey Gajekpo Dr. Rose Kutin Mensa Dr. Yaugre Amiti din am say uni ana Dr. Yaugre Professor Georgie Chikata and afi Professor Kwesi Prempe and one more can be Kwesi Edwamankwa Dr. Koja Sante Mr. Akunu Dake Mr. Tete Homeku Agya and afi Professor Raymond Atuguba we share some personalities here at the HIA per one statement from the buyer no enu nie na me hwe na me kan it to mo sisi ai omo kan say onso wa hebra na me hwe baby omo ha wo pa no and say or say the bill violates virtually all the key fundamental freedoms guaranteed under the Constitution, namely the right to freedom of speech and expression, the right to assemble, freedom of association, and the right to organize. The right to organize the right to organize the right to organize, the right to freedom from discrimination, and the right to human dignity. And to the afana mako say or say freedom of speech and expression.
Say the one person mo change and say constitution dey wo ho. Trust them the Bible they say wade nyinya ho kwan but nya nyinya na fata ye. Sisi a meti he ya ye program sisi ye. Me wo ho kwan san ka metimi asore no ma begina ha. But so say emfata me. But so say that ye. Right of expression say obi ye kasa say na mpese me ye. Na wo say miawa no enkasa. Enkasa asem no na eyemusuo. Okay, omo no ho constitution say constitution na wo ho na ya bohu ban ya yetimi di obi court no wakọ wi abode ne ya che no ne ya de ne court a na emra no aye say weni we a we ye nti no wo be kọ efiase for 2 years eti yemu bia ho kwan no wonya de opeso wo ye Agya Kwabena nkofo ye obo mudi no hu ya yeti dem we 77 previous omo nya makọ mo nyimpa asen ye ne
wo homasua mu
eti enhumasua na adoso dodo ana ase de because enhumasua no masem o kan nyina no chese yema edu eno abubo so no nyina ne chese ye freedom na me kan no mo kan say ne ye boni kase pa ne se obi awale no wafa ne lechi ana oba awale na wafa ne kunu echi eno kra ye boni say ne ye kan ho asem but when the Bible say ye nyame achiwade o say ye nachiwade o say obemma ne obemma ekwakọ ware nti Agya Kwabena asem ne say se Ghana se yati hei menya sure se uti ne padu bi agina ho a obenya mu ɛnan yɛ ɔmbɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo pene so eti edu saa tam no a yɛn kɔ abɔnten ne obia ma ne nsa so ne yɛn hwɛ adeɛ sɛ Jacob wuti o pa na wawo obaba ana obaba ma no aka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyi nyame yɛ adoma abosumi abesi me fiansi be ba bekyerɛw na wote wa wabɔ nkuntukrum ana obata kale abrantie na wote wa oba no oba ne fiansi no odi ban oba no oba o na ne fiansi no so yɛ oba usha asɛmba no babisa no
me gate anokro nu ho
so wo say asɛmba tie nti ya nkasa ne yaji atum sɛ eye musu yɛmpɛ wɔ Ghana yɛmpɛ wɔ Africa wo a wo pɛ sɛ wo gi tum no ɛne etu ɛpɔ no so du baabi a yɛwɔ islands ɛwɔ hɔ obetimi akɔtena hɔ na mo yɛ sam imade no sɛbi na yɛte anya ne yɛka sɛ o akrɔmfoɔ nso anka mo wɔ mo right akrɔmfoɔ no ɛno no na mpanimfoɔ no bi ka sɛ ɔno no deɛ ɔkɔ akɔyɛ atia obi which somehow obedru ho sɛ woda dem na wodi tuo aba hɔ we no ɛyɛ moral something a ɔno so wɔyɛ atia obi wɔyɛ tia ɔman no because trust them ne sɛ Bible ne sɛ ɔman no sɔre na ɔmo di tum sɛ ɔmbɛyɛ saa deɛ no a ɛde nnome ɛna ɛbɔ ɔman ne so nti sɛ akrɔmfoɔ bi ɛsɔre na ɔba bi dan na ɔtutu ana ɔtwitwuo esi nipa ne so a ɛti sɛ obi nso yɛ bibi de atia ɔman ɛyɛ yɛ transfer ne sɛ ɔno nso yɛ nipa a ɔno nso ɛti baabi ɛno nti na ɔman biara no yɛka ne sɛ motherland mother so ate aseɛ nti yɛhu ne sɛ ɔyɛ nipa nti sɛ obi nso yɛ bibi a bɛtumi ako atia ɔman no deɛ a then they should not do it ɛdɛ kɔpɛ saa asɛm wɔ ɛyɛ serious menyɛ sure sɛ Jerry Lawrence ne pɛn so ne ani hɔ wanyi antum kufuɔ baayɛ wanyi antum Atames baayɛ wanyi antum mama baayɛ wanyi antum yɛma mpani nanado wɔnyi ntum ɔnwie ne term but wɔnyi ntum ɛna wɔnyi ntum nso nkyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ sɛ mpanimfoɔ bi sɔre na ɔmo start na ɔmo ka nkurɔfoɔ ne yɛma ɔmo freedom ɔmo status ɔmo wɔ no baabi a ɔmo gyina no ɔmo hu sɛ mpanimfoɔ bi maybe na mo airport na me hu panin bi ana nkurɔfoɔ bi di ne nsa point na ɔyɛ broni na ɔmo sɛ papa we ɔba ɛno bi ɔyɛ okrom na ɔhwɛ nipa na ɔnam wɔ no pa ɛda kɔbɛn nkurɔfoɔ obi bɛ bisa sɛ deɛ mpa na ha no nti yɛ so ɔyɛ saa because ne nipa dua ne nipa sum a ɔde gyina hɔ no ɛyɛ nipa a sɛbi ɔdi mu nti deɛ mpa na ha no nkraman kura no sɛbi sɛ ɔkraman bɛ ma ɔne kraman bɛ ma na apɔnkye bɛ ma ɔne apɔnkye bɛ ma na ɛda na de nti na onipa deɛ yɛn deɛ wɛn deɛ pɛ sɛ yɛgye tum sɛ onipa bɛma ne bɛma ɛnna ɔbaa ne ɔbaa nna yɛwie atua akɔ na akɔyɛ adoption sɛ yɛdeɛ yɛbɛ nie na akwadaa ne nyi a wɔn na ɔbɛfɛ ne maame
na sɛ na yɛmfrɛ wo sɛ akwadaa na ɔkɔkɔfa no kora sɛ ɔnyɛ obi na ɛwo na
ɛnyɛ obi na ɛwo no a ankɔbɛtumi akɔfa no
ebinom so woka nyinaa wode nyamesom ebinom so pa kyerɛ sɛ wɔn so no ɔsɛ freedom of association freedom to wotumi ɛmfa wo nyamesom anasɛ som a wo mu no ɛmfa nhyɛ obi so katee sɛ me specialize na menom ntu pompo specialize ne num bi me sɛ me no specialize by force until the freedom of association no and also ebinom so ka sɛ ayo fundamental right sɛ yegya wo mo na nkomo so ko bi oboso mo dom bia no omo tumi akokodom a obi ntumi nka ho hwe
eja ko me kan ko na kyerɛ sɛ Arab countries no uko Asia ni Arab countries Middle East ho no so o man ba ko pɛ agitu mu a ewiase nya bɛgye atom because mo sa no mo so ebia wa hwɛ ebeku life but some freedom of speech no eja ko bra ni nyina ni say your constitution biya should be backed by the Quran or the Bible inti time nkofo bi so say face the country o mo kan say am your constitution no eno ma bi wo mo ye say yetimi ye ni ye kakra no sa no ma we ni mu bi epiepie wo mu a anka betimi asiesie but say you be use the freedom of speech yanka san so ye ni say ade ni nye na mum ade bi a ya company fo bi ho a ya troato ho no ebi asin yemfa say 92 ha be si nne emre wom enipa kura na enyin satan na bi a adwen a odi tro ade no ayeden but we should be careful say yemma nyame enome emma yeso freedom of speech obi kwa so dem na o preach wi a enne yehu asofo bebre a preach omo preach wi a nsem a omo kafa ho no emma kwan say obi abetimi ayewei we betimi ayewei edu ba bi na I'm a church of Pentecost. I am my sorry, your course, Mano. I do bet me the difference between the church of Pentecost and others. Your Muduku Amubo.
Yeah.
A do baby now, yes, oh, and yes, so by no betting my course, obeti ma ya wuti kama na wakọ asọrọ dem no na ntia se nya adwuma meboa na nso ka tro so na ka Corinthians no a edi ho adanse pefe se wasi oba bi a wakata ne ti so no eye ne ti nwi no a egu ne ti so no eno no wade akata ne ti so so ho emma ntiechire mu ba ya menne a ye kase ya ti ase se wo ye osofumame na wo Pentecost asọrọ dem nne na duku emmo wo ti so a obi a mbesia wo ekwan na no emfa duku nsia e wo wadwen na wo ja kwatena ho eti no sa freedom of speech no se yan hyese ne yan cheche mu ye ne amanfo ante enoma bi ase ne ye be no freedom me bada peniti ye wo kan security asem e chewa enye anka obi freedom ne se anka betima ye bibi obi freedom ne se okobobosia anka anka wontua me na mabe bobosia na me di me ho na me ready se metua adenti na wo ha me but that is not your freedom. You need to pay the money to the person. Eti se wo ye boni abetimi atia o mani dia eja kobra me ka kire obi ama na tia se ne se me nyintum da so mampeni na nadu ni penso yi obedi atomu se ye ma kwan ma oba ne oba nko gina so dem Pentecost aso dem Pentecost aso dem na ho na be sha wade no so
for penny
nyameche
so ni wa na be de akire
ana pesa de that is me
na so ebi mu ka se wo de hwe nipa a yes a press conference yi kra penifo ewo mu more so obi ti say yewura koto ampa ntu ka say man penin lawyer ni na say ono adie ni mama isa press conference ya are they not putting the government and the president at a very tight corner and hwe ya bi nya adwimpo say ade ya se
bi fa hoba
episode bi fa hoba
oh me hu ni sa because omo ye sa press conference ni nya no omo ye mpenifo bia wo ne political Agya ofiba nti wo show mu nyina sa na ehu no but ne omu ni say omu de omade sua omo sua eni omu team po bible say nyamesuo eni ade edikan nti say obi asua ade te say den na won so awurade a ne nyamesom NCP enwie peyo nti eno de somebody can be obetime anya masters 100 ewiase no mani nya woni mu nyina but so ubisa no trust sem na nkasa nsem ewo mu a be din so betimi aka kire edu baabi no na enkofo kwa timi bisa senti nyame wo ho na mboa nipa na sua de a kodu baabi menim professor bi du ni dem mu a sabi wo the books na ya mpa books no aso na oda wo sua de no ama na bro so obisa wo question a eja ko ba na wo te ho a wan hwe ni yo beka say papa asem a wo kan nukura obisa say se nyankopon wo ho a ufu play na wo ko wiem adentina enkonko pem baabi na nyankopon bi ante so nyankopon no eye nature eye ade bi a ewo wiase onipa owu wie a ose wawu oni baabi akobio wo chase wasa obeka we nyina trew nti se wonye obi a wo so no wo pese wo gitum se nyame wo ho a wo ba bonten a wonhwe ne obeye basabasa nti Jacob sa ema ne mema wade ni sa no ma ne de mi a meti he de me ne me manfo me ne mabusua ende me political party a me wom Yega West municipal assembly no se yaka se yentu abakura no a eni o hwa omo nya ten wo ho emma so o se emma so nso obi so se ebeba so enti ye behwe de besie na menko ndini e kote ha amokotei openi yenkoma yedie yenkoma ebetumi aka say akame so hwe a so far in Africa no Ghana say asem na so regina pa yenim sa ma hodo say South Africa na asefo no omo ye nema nkitikiti bi wo sa de but and generate this kind of conversations and the excitement say the Ghana ye de na akokoye no asoro penifo akokaka say wo de omo peniso na peniso china special Pentecost mo si sudia boni si sudia pense yampene aban bi oba na adwene so bebi sia no won be show mo manfo no mo ato aba e de tia sa aban no enura ye ne eye Sheikh Arabia o Shaibu o kasama chief imam ye ne kasa ofia en man na yes na some okatwa to ne say Islam
any cremofo Ghana no and peneda amasasemi emre ne won pese omo ye no pete mu e maso say ye hwe said omo kind of friend human rights no any moral na press conference and penifo ne ye no the last a year omo kan no na pese me ma wo hu kitikiti bi hye baabi a small boy bi hye baabi na nso ne hu hia pa do kan say or say the right to freedom from discrimination and the right to human dignity. Sabro kasa na ha no. Human dignity, Mr. Ampau said. It is a freedom of discrimination and the right to human dignity. Can you call this behavior, lifestyle as human dignity?
Well, topic no a little bit controversial. And discuss here no what we because one here send a man for a hunu one here na ya paint you say okra we organizer of LBGT but the issue at stake is say ye jitum say ye nyina e Ghana for ye jitum say ye wo omo a omo gidi say omo ye Christians ye gidi say ye wo omo a omo ye Muslims ye wo omo a omo de omo nkobi kura
traditional
what as ye ansa na ye wo omo a omo susu gi abosum edie ye wo omo a omo nkobi kura ye gidi say safo no nyina na chechire Ghana na ana so say one group pe na chechire Ghana. These are the fundamental issues that say you nyina egitum say ye wo bia ni say ne baby o sha o de boa Ghana no enu ti say ye mra bi wo ho na say mra no emma obi a wo ye owo akuo kituwa mu a ye fe no minority no mu a na ye mra na mana hye obi a so kiane kise ese se obi a edi sa line yi so se wo believe no se obi koye be ma ni be ma koda no mu be ma o man yi so a obi susu eti ekuro bi so wakosua de wo kuro bi so num ba ni be ma eda wo ho enu mi bia nsi wo mo so unsusu de se omo da no mu ibesi mu so ye beda ni amari sa tu no ohun baby issue no one because baby awo nam say no mi bi besi obi so a oman ni bebo se den obi so ti baby a ni man no kosoro krasin wo de a wo de te a wo de dwa wo ka se ebe wenti na ebe ma oman na ko na chi no
apo ayi sini adofo bonnum bi o se efie bia ni mu asem efie bi oha wo de siesie obi fie no esai obi fie enti kwasi bonu ne bia na oye na epegya ne man no enu siesie no ho a
me develop ba nya abotre on say e wo say yenya fundamentals ni yi enti afedi ekogina ba bi a na ehun say ade yi ha ni gina enti say ya jatum say your minority wo ho a omo soso ka ho ene ye chekere o man na ya de ba sa topic ya safuo yi omo form a minority ana ewo yen society mu ya gidi se ampa omo form minority wo mu a ne sese sese yensi eja omo ma omo ye de omo pe ohun baby ayi no ewo no ha because ya gitum say fundamentally say minority group enso kan ye nyina ye ho a ni agye atumu a adentina sa minority no je pese ye share omo eso adentira se ye gitum so omo so kan ho a me bre kasa no say se wa wonyi ntumi ni tu ontu say amane ye nkwan wo dia anu susu frɛ ontu nkwan onu nyina na oman ye dia ontu nkwan me onkwan oman no onu so kan ho na Ghana e frɛ ne Ghana now say the person here chair say majority no have one way minority ni there monkote
na ade na ebe compare obi amana na adwene say emre ye kwamra se bedwom kra no. Let's look at the genesis of the issue na ema omre sa private member bill no at the parliament no. Bibi na triga bibi se omaye se ebia ye bobodwa ye be hia wa ha ye be ka bom ye be carnival ye pese ye wei ye pese wo so mo start sa de no se ye pese ye be hia ye pese ye wei ye pese ye wei ye pese ye wei enti se ye the moral aspect no to nchen na ye the religious aspect no to nchen so a the other one ye the babata ho no ye the moral and the religion eto nchen the other one ye the beka no ne de wo he I no tell say to gina so ka say okay because they are minority they say they are the terms be minority. There are a lot of minority groups in the system obi a ye the djuma obi a ne ye we ekukoma de yo na mo sama ma jusem ba djuma be ye dia and they said the mra bi ba said de be ya enkonko bibia be se bia ye gi atum bum pekopɛ
no na me hon na mpese ye debate ni yie no sa mra na wo de ba no adenti na wo mra no e ba be hyeme so sa wo mra na wo de ba no adenti na e ba be affect me adentira ademi nya Ghana ni
nda Ghana ni
so adenti na wo nya me ma me nya de me me pe
da so obi atumi nya de opɛ
afede o say minority na asem no obi antimi nya de opɛ say ye wo mra wo ho a o ye bibia e ye bone a ye hu say we e ye bone omo we na omo ye no omo nya hu ba bi a bone ni wo o ade ne che say obema ni be ma koda e bone o betimi a kire bone no wo ye kire be bia bone no wo na ye hwe bibia bone na hu no e wo
say ye can
o be ka kire me say obi ene obi ko obama koda ama obi a omo yare omo to say na ade obi di fufuo e ma ni choko ni mene anu so e
anu ye duane Nyankopon hyehyɛ se
oh in fact man kofe no ma me say we minority e na onu ni believe nko unsu believe nko e na ya accept say minority no onu ni believe nie so won accepting dia and ye nyini free system nu but okagana ho untimi nyini free system nu enti baby a wo a debate no enam no e wo se ye nyina ye hwe ne ye me sa de omo ye no baby a shema bufuo kakra ne se omo pese ye nso ye accept omo se bio nonsense na omo ye no ye accept ne ye nu open because adie we nya new e wo hot she ho a obi enfi obi a na adie wo ye wadie wo dem enye asem but wo di ba bonten ama afei ye orientation ye tradition ye culture ye bibia be sei no e ho na trouble we ni na no eye pie anything na se empanyfo no kohia no mu ko debate sa ayi we na wo say who use who negotiations now who ma pressure be free baby in labor front ne fe no unfair labor practice say who cause strike now say negotiate o enu na yempen phone bi eye no omo kire yen say omo ye very strong enu no umfa ko negotiations because who kwa ko negotiate ye ko parliament akwa ko debate topic no so what I say so nipa no ani se bia ye accept say nipa no ye minority say ye nyi omuntum na say ye nkum omu nyina free Ghana that's a different debate altogether but omi a minority ni age omatum say omo kan ye ho e wo Ghana ha why don't we want to listen to them and to debate no ye nye debate no ma debate no enye de ye wie a ye nyina ya age atum say majority rule it is a parliament ruling that's a majority win here emra no ayajuma. This is how I want to see it. On say a gentleman ladies now omo be kasa empenyimfo na omo kasa no. Also oko school America no. Na ye oriented with their thinking na. O de baha. Yes ye wo your tradition, your values, your bibia wo ha, your beliefs e wo ha. Enti o de ba na say o de be hia ye de na e wo se nyina ye tenase. Na ye dwen hu say, "Hey, asema papa yi ken. Eti say yenye ne sai enti yenye free will ni debate issues no ye debate wi a yes okay ye debate awie ye ba be vote say majority ni win ya sa na ya agi atum say majority carries the vote majority ni win ya hey most halfway ye ni mo awie but adina ko say omo ebe kan freedom and I say right dignity issues na raise ni nyina ho no se ne kwa sa penti omo black omo nyina obi an free okọ mu nyina mu mayira mu mamu nkabi how ye pese debate issue no and to omo support no put it on the table lean debate MPs ni kra na omo kwakoye no se ebi kra suro se obekwa debate because okoka ye beka say hey wo ye bia se kwa mpanyinfo nkokrafo yi Professor Kakarinum amanfo krase omunyi na akra yi bia because of baby omugina no but that is not it. I don't think say that is their interest.
When him say ye kan nyina no ye nim say ye wo mra wo ho.
Yes.
You see unnatural canal. Baby asesa de ne hye. E de akokko hye. Emre tia. Say baby asesa de ye wo mra kire say sa uni obi ebeye bibi eti sa afa baby asesa wo fa no. Emre tia. Nti eno da ho. Ena say no. One person emra ni tia ni nyina achi no. One person wo go a step further. No mo ya ne say okiremra ni tia kora no a ye beba bonten amobi ehun say yen ye dwuma ye nie.
Asema
ye mamansa nyina ehun say ye nie.
Asema okay. Unyina so no ye very small cry.
I didn't think small.
And pay adiache. Nke enyimire na ye program ya. Because who catch them who person tell me say who ko fa ade bi ko hwe wanu mu a. Ehọ no eye kana ekwan. Enso so ye mfa hwe yanu mu antwe popopopo de bia.
Eden a.
Asma make no say sa debate na ye no. Mumi nya abotre. Na ye debate ni ye. But the other ko fa ye na kana knowledge no. Ntam no edim ehọ kana knowledge bi ho. What are you talking about?
Edentem. Woni akukudura unye twi.
Oh, mumi nya abotre. Ade na omoye no. Yenye foaso. There is no way ye be foaso Ghana. But you say debate no ye kwako debate a ye allow bia na onfa ni issues nimra. Ye wie na se ye nyina ye satisfy ye ho. Ni ye man sa so say ye vote a majority ni wini pe mwasem no ye mfa nya adwuma eno ano no. But say na ye be debate kra no ye di hu ahye MPs ni say MPs a omo ewo debate crowd metimi e dey about ko musuro because o ye pe be ka say hey
Dey tell say usuro
na say ye penti say o ye bia
e bia ni say about o kan you be the message bia brem say me kan ma wi
you wan e ka je say me nya bia o ka je me nya bia
o say good morning Agya Kwabena, this man is among them. Take him off your show.
And never coming over say
you may take off the show. No. Paul Amani say for all these years no African renowned Debbie I say malaria wan some no ka Ghana enya bi o enya bi ntia ne be kan wan some achiri pa
so chisi be enya African
you be kan wan some achiri pa o say greetings to my hard working MC Clement ni lante workers so ni lante crash out you know then what they test and no be you to
so I didn't know what that.
So Nila Temented that. My workings in Kwabena.
Speaker of Parliament. So ni Aban Babin. So ni. Boboni nyama.
Aban Sumana Kingsford. Akabako.
Inti sa oboni dia oboni say. Sa ope say
Aban Babin.
This are here.
And to the Nila Temented.
Nila
Temented so me de pa.
Nila mte workings.
Workings na kwa say o too much broni dodo. Mrafie yen before kakra. Aha.
Na sene nyame aboye mai na wanya oba woni gine ho se me kwakope bema
we say baby abese nko no we say a psychological problem years back say a psychological problem to be o yes ade ni bibia no ese say ye boa no na saa adwena anya ne
Yen free
ni tirim ama no nko
eno ya another point but also say na mra no esi echichiri ya chichiri mra no say ya hwani ya kutokuro do pa na ya chise we say papa bia ya chi no won kranza yi ni treko yeyi be bia okopie ye no nkranza mamu no omo manage ni yi no kopie ba bi fufuro a nka chese ya ye no ayaka de eni ntino yen debating yi yen Ghana de yesi yempe ya nyina yempe but issues na eba no any influencer abrofo no so wo ewo yeso no ebinum se na MC Ekan o si sika enti se baby a sika no wo ewo abrofo no ho no omo ti sika na chi no omo nyina pia sa agenda yi a na bia yesusu ye pekakra de ahye ya taso a wo se bie mu kakra de ehwe se ede na de beba so hu enu nti na akwa se we koso ha kakra na wa jam we koso ha kakra na wa jam because it's kasem seriously speaking it's kasem any say yen koji obi values emekan ye de ho yesusu tititi nyina no e okuma se ukofo ba wo murem na ye chewa wu krank ye enwurem
so why don't we stick to our culture and
Tama wo sisa wo ma no de ko school America no na unim say culture na e we
me nyina wa ha
oh America for so mba school ha
nya botre omo ba sampe info omo 16 nyina obienu a oye ni masters ni
but omo chase wa ha
omo nyina ko wie wo ho enti ye sisa ya mani nyina e ko ho kokosunya de no de na omo de beba
America no mo de beba na mo de abaye na yeti hu enti ye behwe na ekoti ma memra wo so ensema ye kan nyina no aka me say akwakwa ese edu ba bi a ye ka ama wo manya vim bi edu ba bi so a ye ka ama aka wo mahye se de wo hwe debate ne conversation se de si eko no a edu ba bi a omunya hope o ba bi edu ba bi so a na bambu aba o ba bi sa na mo aye to us on mine no do we have to say because moi ya di free baby nti esa se pressure no so pressure na ba no eso pa because na make no hwe
difficult one very difficult
pressure no so pa minim na me say make me hwe CNN pa the last time oye report to be about this same yi enrade na oye very very comprehensive report no ye and yes no hwe aha asisi aka say no way yampene ye ba pene yenye then aso say ye
yo Agya me chiatie for and I will say nka me twi no ye 60% mpo because this is a very interesting story. I take so much interest in because we share me a Christian. I'm a proud Catholic. I saw much say those things no and that is the end of the story. I would never support that activity. But it's not so simple like that. We have chosen a system of governance, which is democracy. And that system of governance, it three key things. And one among them is the right of every person guaranteed by the Constitution. So we can choose and pick. It is there, you determine your own system of governance. Democracy, why not buy and your brony? Let's even go back to the history of this LGBTQ thing. In Amanoni, in those days, it was a crime to even come out as gay. But progressively with time and technology, they made a U-turn and legalize it because of their own system of governance. They couldn't choose and pick. So the key and the problem is the system of governance adopting. And nothing is permanent. Okay, Turkey. Ottoman time. Turkey was 99% a Christian country. Today, Turkey is what?
Islam.
Almost 100% a Muslim country. And this issue about the LGBTQ thing, already our constitution criminalizes it. So my problem is say, do we need a law? Ejina hose, ukoye A or B punishment when edamao. Nti na me papa kan ye. Nyame abomba hwefefe adeno oba obema ananso oba ubepe onyanko oba ananse onyanko bema. Those are the lines we have to draw. You made a statement about the intellectuals who came out to speak against the bill. Let's place it on record. There is no way these intellectuals are saying that they accept the practice of gayism in Ghana. No. Their concern is about the rights guaranteed by our own constitution. Are we going to choose and pick? My share will be you. Because Ushe Dr. Akoto Ampao, when it comes to law, wa bin ye pa. Akoto Ampao is married, mebwa. Owonkwala. Atuguba muni nema Professor Gajopo. She's married, has children. Are we saying that these personalities are gay people? No. They are reminding us that we have chosen a system of governance and we must respect the tenets of that system of governance. Okay, I say, kusni nema ba I say is not good, mebwa.
No, of course.
Democracy was right, mebwa. Democracy, are we not individually guaranteed with our own rights? My problem is how they assemble and they want to make it as a movement to attract other young people in Nema too. That one I have a problem with. With the question is that do we need such a law to do that? Minya? We don't.
I didn't see the end of it.
Mebo.
That is debate. That is why we have to debate it.
Meba.
Because the law.
Look at parliamentarians. Let's look at our local government structure. Every parliamentarian has a constituency. So if you I'm a Christian, like I don't believe in it. Let me name say somebody has put a bill to criminalize something and I don't believe in it. I influence my MP at the grassroots level. Now my man says we are Christians and I say a traditionalist and I say a Muslims who nim not okososua will deal with you in the ballot box. That is the best way to go around it. But to stampede parliament and heavy organizations like the Pentecost Church having over 3-something million members and the Catholic Bishop Conference, whom I'm proud of, I'm a Catholic, me feel say we are channeling our energies at the wrong places. And another question I say, why is a politician leading the charge, Sam George in particular? What does he want to get? And to chrome her. Is there no any issue we can politicize? Security, yeah, politicizing. Our economic issues.
Some George in the group there some we you know. No, based on political grounds and I say.
No, he's not a political guy. Yes. Because he's a member of parliament.
And as a citizen and a member of parliament, of course, obey to me at this private member bill now. What's wrong with it?
Meba. Say your mama. One so meba. Ata mills and so.
Yeah.
Ya papa kufu and so.
Yeah.
Ya man penina na akufa do say enye the government so na ebe there. So there is nothing to even discuss to start with. Me feel say we have other issues we can channel this energy to. LGBTQ, does it bring food on our tables?
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
But
and look,
morally,
discussing it, when you say discussing it, you know, we are even bringing the attention of Yankwala to it. For as we are talking, Ebi Yankwala know if you're omutie.
Free information given out.
Until adolescent, omu or adebi, you know, I was a very bad boy. People who knew me back home in Sabuba, they'll tell you. Adia Obeka me say, Mami Nyeno. I want to find out. Ediene wo mausi Mami Nye.
I need to know SKT expert. No.
What I say? So we have to be very mindful. We are giving too much prominence to the LGBTQ. There. Does it bring food on our table?
Now, when you know,
you see, as Ghanaians, I have always advocated that let's look at issues that bind us together and can move us forward, and always drop issues that will divide us. As at the end of the day, you know, youth unemployment is a very serious issue this country is experiencing. Why are we not channeling our energies towards that? Government intervention on NAPCO, preparing our graduates for better job opportunities. It's a good policy. Why are we not rallying together to make sure that this policy is entrenched? There are other programs like One District, One Factory. The ban of Africa on development, they say, we don't produce, we want to consume. We have appetite for luxury goods. African product. African product. Say here now we are in African world. And then now we won't use those issues. We won't bring those issues. Make it as an economic agenda for exploitation.
There are other people who are dealing with those issues.
Yes. So my point is that we are jumping the gun. Our constitution criminalizes this,
but it allows others to the same people to organize and even rent offices and organize press conferences and do it in the open. The constitution allows them because of that freedom.
Question be Africa. Our problem is economic emancipation. Africa as a continent, most of our budget support, about 60% come from these donors. Meanwhile,
and that is where
even ECOWAS, almost budget, 60% or more comes from the donors. Meanwhile, African Union, African leaders could not contribute money to build the headquarters. Chinese phone and look at the problems at Dubai. Now, if we allow ourselves this way, now conditions are. What can you do?
Now, a bit of so can say, yeah, Jessica, ya de yen culture and your mura ya set that one, yen mama or more, and as yen and Tunchenia. And also, and
you say, the deficit now, almost 60% and now 40%. And a man budget in the year, Jumano. Say, almost pull offer.
How are you going to survive?
And because of that, and tell me, say, is it not time for us? Say, or maybe I know be Uncle Crabra will be and do a beer. Obakoti baby a more demu. Wouldn't say me for Hankadia Minya. Naso Mikonia at the Harbor Bremi. It's a Dimitrim. Nama no musatwe ope na ma yadwumade wa ha ba bi na matumi de nya de amhwehwe no e mantam de na so ben kakran nti aduru bre sese atumi ye hadwene say okay now ye hu ne say besian bona doso ye kwa ba na doso sese ye nya sa bio ye se ye nyi mo man sika na mo mfase na mo penda da ma so nya de ba bi kokan no mo mfa mu sika me ne me manfo ye ba yiri ye ho ayadwuma na yetumi ahwa mo na tumi akonim Abira do say ye bibi sa na sa
enunti na sa
I think that let me land well.
Okay.
Share Arab countries, especially the oil producing countries here. Almost so sa Nemano so meboa. Have they been compelled to do it? No. So it all boils down to our own system of economic emancipation.
Running deficit.
Saudi Arabia. Why is US, for that matter, the European countries are not imposing same on them? because they are economically sufficient and they have surplus. So we as Africans know, let's begin to look inward and let's stop the appetite of this luxury goods consumption. What I say, and our appetite of going out to borrow from these people. If we manage our economy very well, we will never have to borrow. And because here Africa, there are all the natural resources you can think about.
Ghana,
and my last point on who raised assembly say, lawyer Akutuampa, president lawyer. Is it not the case that when he's doing this thing, probably the president tacitly supports that? He's a private lawyer.
So do you know? Is it not putting the president in a very tight corner? Obi Badrin say, bimpa. Dia warrior no water actually and I say bisa.
No,
my penny can be cried for be a bad young man and I say for no bisa.
No, he's a private lawyer to the president. He's not on only official capacity on the payroll or the taxpayer.
Don't you know, sir?
But at the end say
who support to criminal as a lawyer.
Yes.
The Ghanaians think that you are a criminal yourself.
No,
that is how you think.
You are performing your professional job.
No, it is the perception.
And look, let's get this clear. Lawyer Akutuampa have never come out to support LGBTQ.
That is what I was saying.
Never.
Say,
we must get this clear. All these intellectuals have not come out because you see, we are poisoning the atmosphere and we are even putting these individuals at risk.
How?
Because as a majority Christian Muslim country, people think that because they have come out to hold a press conference talking about the constitutionality of that bill, almost supporting gays. And it will even surprise you. We share comments. Comments in there I nearly wept. People were tagging Akutuampa, said they think gray hair is wisdom. Uko school too much. I say, at least let's respect our elderly. These are state men and women who have sacrificed so much for this country. They have not come out to say that they support him.
So long as Obi criticizing. No, being so big can also no criticizing. Yeah, so criticizing. Man, penny criticizing.
No, they are raising a constitutional issue. They are raising a constitutional. Okay, Minya. Unimbema behind the four walls of their rooms. Sebi. Omu for omu jirimu ana omu girlfriends too.
Yes, but
omu
you played a clip. A friend is saying Nkransa. Did they do it in the open? It was in the four corners of their own room.
What's your story now?
They didn't do it in the open. Even having sex openly is an offense under our constitution. Is that not? Yes. Indecent exposure. For that one, no matter the sex practice you are engaged in, outside the four corners of your bedroom, now who expose you to the general public, it's an offense. So these people, were they arrested in the open doing it?
Yes, sir. Na unim. Mami come for messages kakra. Frank Ochi said, Kwabena, Mr. Kote's minority form part of the country, as he said. So their deeds should contribute to the development of the country. They form part of it. If they are allowed to continue and adopt children, where do the country get manpower from 20 years to come? And you know, women in adoption. Now, we produce be. No be no producer am ba fan ko.
I think go for bi wo wa omo wo yire no mo produce omo so ye bi.
Ba e bi ananka eno no so no be kan be bebre. Atadwe Ghana say Jacob, please tell the man that he should something.
Which man?
The man.
Akwana so ka minka. Agnes Afrakuma said this man is talking as if Ghana do not have culture. All these are called leaders.
Oh, maybe a confusion.
It's about the constitutionality. No one is supporting that. I will not support that any day.
Our culture values.
I will support this any day.
Yes.
Asama Michelle, we have become a beatrice. Asama ye Kenyan. Constitution, here can what some say. Nobody try to undermine the constitution. But what must say? But
I say woni oba wo fie na say oba no o ko school no obi so ade bi na o di manual one day obi so bibi beka say no me ma.
Yes.
And you right say so to be manu because was it no me ko school a me person me koto beggar na me to we but you right say so di ade manu but obi timi aka jani say me ma kono we asem e kan nyina Jacob okay, Leviticus na me come back be masem kaka me ate. Leviticus 22 18 verse 22. O see no man is to have sexual relationship with a man. What you another man with another man.
Yeah.
God hates it. O see God hates it. Okay, me new I call Roman, me call Pentecost. E ja go be call Presbyterian.
Amen.
Amakote wo dey for the say
Muslim
ono say Muslim sanse mo we atro we ekin say e Bible aye nyina Ghana say ye sole Sunday aye nyina ye kwa sole
Yes.
wo say ma obemma bi enye na adwen say obefa obemma na onyankopon e nyankopon achewa na nam say wo kan Leviticus no 2016 no a nam say emma sabi omuntu adua nti Bible no saka say emma oba bia enkofa aboa ene ne enda but wan ka say ma oba enkofa oba o but onim say oba bia no a wotu adua obetimi ni yonko ba ada enti wo yusu straight say ma oba ntimi oba enkofa aboa na say aboa oba enkofa aboa no ne da sa oba no ni aboa ne nyina no omu na omu pe omu wuo Leviticus 2016 obetimi kan ho but obema de ni de o kan straight wo see mo bema ni obema enda esan say nyankopon achiwade enti the constitution is there wo de ya adenti ni ekɔ school a ya exam say ya maki ebia ya maki a obedu we no na wrong but what you say enti say Ghana ya tia sisi na say sade we pa ni e hwe na say wo ya constitution ni na say emmoa oman no a what prevent excess ye betima ya bibia fa sa constitution no because say parliamentary say o mafa de omo person omo edibe no ekoyi on say na mo ka say e say omo suro so mbeba out say parliamentary bi anka no hu ni say ye nhwe constitution no
na be omo ye for no
for no na me kan
omo de bill ni ba no omo
me ka omo ye for no enti anka parliamentary bi abe eni be je hu say at the floor of parliament no there will be a debate na nka nkrofo ati ase more but okomaso se say say amoka take yes o oye bia ono so also say e bia the body here so yeah
but I have a contrary view too.
Is it with the Bible?
Yes, with the back.
Is it with the Bible?
With the Bible. You see, let's stop the hypocrisy. When the Christianity, now I'm not talking about your quotation. I'm talking about us as Christians or Muslims.
Okay.
When the Christianity come to Africa. When?
No, but
me ba. No, but let's have a conversation. Let's have a conversation.
Na yan kasa
have a conversation.
Na ya me anu kra ma ho
ya mamre ma ho
ye chewe su
no, let's have a conversation. You see, we have to be careful what we accept as Africans. Say Christianity came from the Western world. They used it as a colonization stuff. Yeah, Jaffa, and we are even now holier than the Pope. But deep down, may you share the activities of your churches today? Do we preach the gospel of prosperity or we preach the word?
My church will preach the gospel.
So, they use Christianity to colonize us. Abuchiroko, how many people go to church?
We go to church, but just that.
Maybe where UK no. Me quite sorry. Nkukra ni mbruafo no ho. You don't even see 20, 30 people. Me Ghana for. Me can mbruafo omudi Christianity brand no. At the expense of our own tradition, we accepted it. Now we carry Christianity even more than them. Now they are bringing us another one. Omudim say LGBT. So that's why I'm saying that as a people, let us not run away from our traditional values. more often than not, we Christians we preach against those activities. Say it's retrogressive, it's not progressive. Now we are all progressing. We want to be progressive in nature. After the Christianity had embarked us and really worked us, and it's even going against us, no, they are bringing us another thing. Now we are crying. So may I share?
Who can say you know me dream yama me no ho. Bras who can say Christianity said ya wo kan no so mo fa ma ye no. Na ye mamre. E ma ho kwan.
Yes.
2 Christianity no mo de bre ye wo so mo de bre ye no so no. Bible no mo de bre no so no. E no sa de corona no so no. E ma ho kwan.
Yeah.
And both beliefs in the church idea way. So why then do we try to figure out say constitution but we decided say okay me before say abaya bi a when 5 years 6 years say there was say tobum no constitution me right say even though emran makwan ema me nyesa emran makwan ema sa aye on natural canal knowledge no emra makwan enso krofo ye enti aye emra makwan yo enso krofo ye na se so bia person ye dipete mu ena me so no emra makwa sakoda wonya 6 years no esa bi ne koda but me so be freedom be right inti no pesa bi na koda no koda so enti ni mi eno no na ye kan say
you are just making my point. It looks as if I'm not being clear here. China have they accepted democracy as their system of governance?
Yes.
No. Russia, have they done same? No. Africa, no. We have chosen democracy as our system of governance because it was imposed on us. Even your educational system, your old system, Akofa, the SS system, was it not imposed on us through the Nema? What I'm trying to say is that as a continent, let's start to have a conversation of our a system of self-governance that serves our needs, and stop accepting certain things that is thrown from the Western world. That is my point. Because Africa is a democracy, and this way.
And na me so dey bisa say. Wo say me bisa question bi. So I feel na ebra so say no, you see it no, you are making a mistake.
Yes.
Enti mensi assembly no eso mto bobo sika no e de hwe mo ho na central bank no central government nso e na dwuma no so be overall boss wa be hwe mamu ni nyina so a ye be self reliance a ye nkokọje bi se fiama no nema boyi enya bibi man ye betumi da gina so aka say this is the time for us to
exactly
and have our municipal assemblies can do this. Municipal assemblies in betima ye say me da bia me ka say ufa Ghana nyina one state where America is also Ghana. What must I say?
Yeah.
But Ufa Ghana in Kwa, you find say you were 260 districts. Yeah, district be a state, right? Say district be a state, not district be a yani normal. Senior working. Say Oman Peninsula Ghana beyond 8. Obi anye na djuma. Oba me hwa. Enkofo a omu si dan enkofo omu ye enoma factories ya ye bie wo ho. Anka me metima akọ me investor bi a oba anya bosia so investor no na di bibi ba besi ho na nkofo anya so mfaso e be ma municipal assembly no anya so bibi so ofi amasama na ukọ bebi di se bunso a obetimi ahu police point be 4-5 na omu genje ho omu nyina share the same uniform but obisa when so omu fi here when so omu fi amasama obisa the second person omu so omu fi region obi fi kofodia obi fi here maybe be make say and the security wise no security experts no more but anke ye district bia somehow state. Autonomous say obia a state on its own say ye kan ni en kopa bosi anti no say obema be fa obema ansa na ska no timi aba ni ejaya na udu amasaman obaga west nyina ye wo apprentice for be 500 omo ho e bia omo uniform e different from omo wo Adenta Madina and I say udu Accra Central ye wo omu uniform with their name tag I wo I bet me money sasa no man nyina e je ko me municipal assembly we ska o sika na ye woni che say I say ye autonomous but not 100%. Nti no man be wo ho a emra no ba ene edi mra no ye adwuma ye wo fixing e normal ye say obi si dan na ya brosan enipa du esi dan na ya brosan a charges yes ye de mo no it should be the same and say we there so same we there but and obi a we si dan e wo 2 kilometers away from the roadside ye kwan e be ye akone ho na de oben kwan no pa no ono so oben ho ye kwan no a efa ne ho omo mie no ho na bo omanyeka
jo wa chiri no
nti no hwɛ ye hyehyɛ mu pa ho na sɛ anka ye jai no ma bi ama na ka ye hyehyɛ no ma me metimi aka akyerɛ wo sɛ when you comes to Ga West maybe ye more than 100,000 facilities a ebetimi di income abreye ebetimi aboa yen enem wo community bi na no mo trouble omo ankasa ye contribution na mo pese omo ye 4 kilometers omo pese omo ye bitimon enye se ye twi su kaka wo omo contribute no you know egusukota no omo ankasa ko for contractor bi no di cost no e ma wo mo omo hu se e be cost omo sei e no omo ankasa house to house omo living crofo no be bia
self help
project be bia omo ye ya eye me den say omo trouble yen but I thought say be go contrary to the law but a self help project eti omo nkasa e bo omo and na ye ka say omo betimi affix 4 kilometer road eti say ye ka say within the municipality assembly no afa to no so say obi anya we a ofi say ye be hia central government money to construct a road no enti say ABG QQ plus wo ho ya ebi abedwe say ya nkodi antomu a eni omo boy ebosia no so no omo first come my dia eni omenya afa ombefa kire say now we are moving forward the forward now are moving on when you comes to every district at least to me my district I know what is going on official factories dodo I was say here even their contribution to the municipal assembly is perfect yeah ebi within 10 years ye ntimi nwie bibia say ye nko amanone nko bobosia bio yeni African countries bi wo wa omo ye omo normal say omo wo Europe and America is there but anu omo bibia so a you can say enye yie
o share Rwanda po
as
an example
omo bibia so a ye say enye yie nanu ye ba say ye register your SIM card ye say ye use one ID infant register your SIM card ye nyina ye kan ya dwen uko America you can't buy even 2 SIM card me boa
no
in America obi use one phone kromo a onipo wa ko pekita 4 phones tata so sa owo 30 go tata mo na ye 026 no eni ye wo Airtel eni ye wo MTN eni ye wo Vodafone inte ye 4 o se wodu se hwebekwa ya MTN nye aduma Vodafone nye aduma inte ye so onya ehu chip wodu yi mikro mu kasapin emem afo wo ba bia eho no tigo na ye aduma nti ye se onya tigo se si anu aye se ye nko register no aye se fa one card na fa kono dia wo hwa etimi boa wo no o use wo card na binimu ye debate se wo do same ba bia network nye aduma 4G network it doesn't work there nti nipa no kra no wontimi nkonko register but nim ade bia ye sha se fi ba bi ye passport ye kita ye Ghana ye nya ye nim se ye passport no boa fa so obia use passport ni bi me metukwan amasia enkofo bi omunya Ghana for asebe bi ana omukita Ghana passport nti we just have to manage start from somewhere say di any kakadi ya start ni ya kase enu ne ya registration na for now minister na nka say before March no o see before March want man register with you no say ye bomodin say osim no enye adwuma from now to March national identification card for authority no almost dia number ya mai
that's what the question is
but honor you are diverting the distance
no I'm not diverting
no with economic emancipation no is key but you see we are our own enemies governance is a continuous process Ghana today, we are so polarized on two major political parties, and that is not helping our development agenda.
Oh no, it's the whole world.
Unim say,
it's the whole world. It's not only Ghana.
Unim say,
when you get to states, we have only 2 political parties.
But Ghana, no, the way we do it, no, airtime.
So look, grow.
Unim say in West Africa today, Ghana is #1 in our e-governance system, 5th in the entire of Africa. because of our digitization drive.
Yes.
When it by our humble vice president.
No,
but
it started from somewhere.
Okay.
It started from somewhere. You need a backbone before you can do this on it.
Good. It started somewhere.
Yeah.
But under this government, it has assumed another proportion of prominence.
Of course, that is why you said earlier on. Say
good.
Governance
is a continuous process. I'm happy. Say they didn't just start from the scratch. They were basic. They carried on. What I'm trying to say is that you see, the developed world, they unite over things that will help their collective interests. Economic issues, they don't do too much politics with it.
But
security,
we are into it.
Education. So bibia ubeye or ama we politicize. Whatever MPP is doing now, no, NDC bar power, Nancy CPP bar power, they'll push it aside. No omuye bibi fufro. So to me, there, our NDP Development Plan Commission, we need to empower them and channel our energy to look into legislation such that projects started under any government or political party in government is taxpayers' money, and it has to be what? Continued and completed. That is the starting point of our economic emancipation, because all the leakages no be there ever.
Okay.
Until let's focus on those things that will bring food on our table. And this LGBT,
because of freedom now, enshrined in the constitution, we need this law. We need it to stop the a plug freedom now. Exactly. And it must be debated. What I'm saying is that they allow MPs no be amfa ni debate embeto majority ni ewinia law no ayaduma.
But me papa Gafrao, the constitution already criminalizes this activity.
No, it is not so strong
as the law.
The parliamentarians,
it does.
The parliamentarians,
the constitution already does that. We don't need another law.
A bit message be about me first.
Strong, sir.
What's the constitution? I can was a nipa na twere. Enti no nipa betu aye from so. Essence ye kra ye constitution no kra na say ye constitutional review committee. Am a review constitution. Enti no say ye adwene say constitution e begina so na bibia at the end of the day no e na nyina be say. Enti no ba ye fa constitution no na ye the fundamental manual and on the guardian abrabo mu no ye de no ata akire. Say ye ka aye economic emancipation ene nasifo ya yaya ma sese no bibia ye bi ade se de hoto broni bi so ansa je ko ma bi so asentuma kokoje common sika bia akwara me wada o time bi na ye hia sika bi ye de for instance judgment debt bi ye tua na saying $170 million and a year. And I'm a peninsula de enam amanone prebusia. I know they pay $100 million.
So Argentina will be taking that decision.
80 and mibisa and say, oh, nipa brabo no do baby a bibi betumi asi ama what decide take action be quick na a transform brabo kra. It's when the wake up call the man say no, let's wake up. Baby, I kwaje bisian free bar, be kwaje sika free bar or how omode pressure to you so say yenye because for me TSR report says yen for na say kai ade we it's a serious agenda no ma set pa. It's a brand so say akasa yen Ghana for so no this is what we have. Let's maintain this, let's work hard. Na sai sika kwaje fi ama no ye brand as kakra mo fam sika ne so ye betumi aye.
Ye fa DBT no and ye jump kakra.
Ye mra ha dey say ye betumi aye ama ye tumi dey brand as.
Ye betumi aye. But there was a share ye tika 7 from baby e dia bedu sese brahe. Ansana Kwame Nkrumah abrofo no be hand over amano. Ye draw budget near was surplus. Because they were developing the country at a slower pace based on sika omunya and omode a developed country. Kwame so mu 57 no and was say ede America na ede nanti na mode ye nanti e wo si etu America enti Kwame ebe expand ye odi America akotomo VR motorway training colleges Legon universities Kolebu or expand ni nyina no afi de ne yatra surplus no ni eko iye break even afi ni ekowura deficit because yakogigi bosia ene yede echichiri ekuru no ana yebetu no nti buzia ebetu no afi kutokanum ebetu no ana hand over ma buzia nso manage 29 months ana ono so achampo ebetu no achampo betu no ana okache Ghana fo nyina se ene abrofo nyina se yentua okaya okafu kra ye de odidi enti wontua ene o started the operation feed yourself by into operation feed yourself na ye good yenye dia ne di but de na enye ne se ye factories na Kwame setting up asutware sugar sa na manema nyina no they couldn't run them because abrofo nyina de omo schemes na omo de run maintenance ni bibia no omo de ko spare parts na de ade nyina so so ntua enti sa factories ni nyina no 7 years ni nyina no 5 factories ni nyina na eden run it down then came in Rollins enti sa time Rollins eba ni nyina no abrofo no they were looking at your condition and we had to run PAMS card and other economic recovery programs
yeah
abrofo no na omo sa ba betena okay mu pese ye ko mu ko ni se ana munye ni se e ho na ko fa diversity abaye nti sa Kwame Nkrumah ni factories na da nyina na wo se tonton ye di to diversity ana no so ye tonton no de ye pe bia nti ye di ko wie ye no afei e wo se ko constitutional rule ana ye di 92 ana ye wo mu
ne so mo na de 30 man ana
na se the system ni si ko no so World Bank and IMF and Bemua we couldn't have sustained baby ani e wo no that was Rollins ba na we fit Rollins ba no public toilet kra na the milk chinsi and esi ho na yatimi ajaye nai because toilet ni na choku bibia choku wo manum enti World Bank no ba no mo be so na sene no ene ye ho hehan ye kakra enti you started draw budget bi no na akodi deficit because you draw budget na Tamale airport massive bibi Eastern region pe bibi obi e pe bibi enti eche wo say utimi eye budget ni na we say obetumi aye bibi ama obi a kakra ho na deficit no afi abrofon donor countries na yeso mbe so yasene ye didi musa besi ne enei no yasa bobusia ma busia na eden amene ye enti say who draw budget in say na say donor support no is about 40%. That is a disaster. Say I was say on say Irakufo Ebekono and Okofa single spine and the buy. And our president Atamis making sure say yetua and as your salary portfolio no ebe say as against revenue. Enti say no your GG salaries are revenue yenya every month. Enti me fam tia kakra. Enso hwe. Osusu te ase abrafui yentwa omumu. How are you going to sustain the country? How? Yentwa omumu. Ade na ebetimi aye. Technology ye jan ho. Ejan ye jaye. Ye jan ho. Because you move with technology. And they you say you the polytechnics ni na aye university. I was expecting say onbeye engineering, technology and vocational empo. But to go there, humanities no adosu saying omo engineering, even in the technical universities. Why? And who expect to say nyina be pie no, one na be sustaining the economy no, emeye nyina yenko yani. Enti abofo no de omo be hihye ne ama yense ya ko si say ye be hu the right thing to do.
Yes.
But as we speak now no, the outcome the president now we say we will run the nation with Ghana without aid. And he wish. But how is that going to be possible?
Their hands are tied.
How?
And yes, say better na say ya.
I just say be honorable MC betimi yi magic bi dia.
No, we magic.
Okay, so how are we going to fix it?
Look, to me, my view say it's not too late to begin. We just have to make that commitment. Rwanda. Rwanda came out of genocide. Paul Kagame, Edin and Nancy form, and rallied Rwandans behind him. No, look at where Rwanda is. Look, our educational system is not helping us. We have churned out graduates, and we have not trained them properly. We have trained them to look for central government employment into the Northern humanities. So when they come out, or need that skill set to even begin on their own. That is why we are having this issue of unemployment. A lot of graduates are coming out. Look at the number of universities.
$100,000 a year.
UK because $100,000
a year.
They were career fairs. Say, what do you want to become? They will remind you that it's not only getting a first class, second class that can get you there. You need some moral or some character attitude to be able to get there. Or you some skill set. Look, Britain, they colonize us. Say Sebi, Aponche, Usha the umami, how he or Gracie and son also here the Gracie. And then we are not using the UK system of education, or might impose a different system of education on us. So let's bite the humble pie. What I say, take a step backwards. Let me say your say, after experimenting the SS system for all this time, then we can go back to the old system. It's not too late.
I'm saying that maybe because the educational system out there say, you know, bibi me reservation so just bibi e wo ho pa say me so time na e ko site no na ye what time na site
I was even walking barefoot.
Yes, na your days Wednesdays na art and craft.
Yes.
And you know woman member na your class or your member no you omuko bush no ko twa cane
yeah
na yaba na wa beye na sibiri
you
yes ni anya kan sa nyama etino na odi aye etino ansa na kwada no be free form 4 middle school stand 7 no obebe fie no
onim ne say juma bi
kenten even ye wo school kra no na amanfo nwere kenten
craft
no dey aba market dey no dey aba obe school so no abeton
yes
won ye sika no dey call etino gradually no na e carpentry ni sa na me nyina na e wo ho etino me bisa say asoman bidi nipa kra ye hweso se duru ba bi a wotu se afede me yapem na me hwe se mi to na mo wo ya ebeboa me ama me niam ayeden atumi asesa so you start afresh
yes.
Enti ebra so ama ye se oman no ye gina sasem we so ka say no
yes
ye konko anim ana
ma me mo example bi ye ko program bi wa Germany na on se ba ye no na mponchi na omni nam kuro ni no na me de menya pond bi na me chichi bi ya na me de gu
na wo ho no
me say but na go fonti ma se ba me kan ade no a me hu say eye adwuma sa nti ye ko conference ni eti wa na brodi bi is like ohwe manim pa ye ko coffee break ino yi video bi chem na say we yi me me bo option na edu time na e be bo mponchi na option no ma nya option ya me free option ya we a say mponchi de nje da no opeka me fa to me ho so
na yo
option na me here after 2 weeks in a bar wo UK papers bi mu say o match mponchi bi o mo de o magu ses I do mponchi ni court I am mo 2 years but Ghana you need ses for mponchi ye de na pond okay to pond no assembly wo wi a now we do mponchi ni gumu a you wait for you give the person 6 days and now they 10 days so what no ba beji a aponchi eto no say e bi apro so why 500 o twa aponchi na beto no 500 na obetima aka gens won twa 700 nti ebufo nti wo ma na mom o kwa ko boss option ni dia obetima to 250 nti ebeye adisuade amankofo de nja make say say sa bro ni we na ohu mi video no enne
Odin communicate or see ono so baby owo no they are doing the same thing
exactly
o sua bibia fi ho enti enye tambia na
but
you feel say you give
bibia auction na mototo mponchi ni din no Jacob ne Maxwell
Emmanuel ni John
Empacho Emmanuel how but unim look to be honest I think as a country we have to have a conversation on this matter seriously sure. And I'm urging policy makers to look at it share cheap phones ebaha every channel nkwala omu experiment no omu experiment no developed countries they thrive on what technical and vocational education the private sector na omu engine of growth no one give prominence to a politician unlike here where today Omanpenye I say every problem is on the head of Omanpenye one individual. So let's have a conversation. Okay. And I'm throwing this to the good people of Ghana. So,
public relation.
How can technical universities be doing humanity programs? How is that possible?
So we cost it now school. Tisa anko mo na national service here ya postu omo. Answer na mbe pie no. Obia wodi da so wadwuma obeye because o must set at the end from the school ho. Ama wo ti onim say wo wi a wo ye banker. We who call engineer. Who call engineer. Who call ha. But is it a technical school no mo no? Danny, the entire Danny is obedient person by carpentry
because there are no job opportunities, so we have not
made
it attractive.
We have
not made it attractive. That is the point. Let's make it attractive. We've not made it attractive.
Me can say me waha. Let me say, sir, abana so mo omenim say nyansa wo mudi a me sabio asam na meka. Say, yes, here be technical vocational education. Oh my Ghana, ye ka say technocrats wo Ghana ha engineers wo Ghana ha nyinara. Omo ko technical. Omo ko commercial schools. Ene de akeka ka ho.
Me ko polio.
Engineers wo ye fi ha. Omo ko emit.
Yes. Emit college.
Yes. Ye technicians ni na e ko emit. Hwe. Na be ye bi na eno ko Germany. Shipping company kasiye pa manufacture ship kasiye pa engineer owo mu no one of the best engineers no economic technical Kofodia.
Yes, it's true.
Economic technical Kofodia.
So nyango fon ko technical.
Enti me susu say adenti na ba ne se be TVET no all schools na e wo ho no commercial and vocational and technical school dada no yeah first kan no konko hye ho ma omo they didn't know that and also economic technical school ni si ho. Enti no dan na ye weeka okay skase na beboa na to be page school no yeah page school no it's an old school be any dada
even Tenka University they don't even do practicals
enti no ade that is why the problem is it's say yan for yan dwene enko ho nti enti me so say me kanda no say sankabe ya ti pani ohwe TV ti so no yenya se ye kokko school dan foforo
yeah
na dada na ho na ye private schools no yenkoso mumu na ye me ho 10 years na hwe de akebesi na mo message bi o ma men kan ansa ne ato aso
we need a conversation on this
o say one good o say majority of Ghanaians are against this evil activity and we will fight tooth and nail against it.
Yes.
The man in Fugu is a suspect. So we are so sorry. Ask the man if armed robbers kill him and his entire family and rob all the properties in the name of survivorship because he has freedom to survive and live. Will he be happy? I don't think so.
No, it's comparing apples and also
if they talk about rights, okay, then everybody have the right. I also have the right to marry my own sister, or my own brother should marry me. That is all. Ah, ono se de odi aba no.
Comparing apples with mango.
Afa mu ma yen hwe. Yen bambo ho nsem. Security nsem. I say for the past 2-3 weeks, dia ye hu o manga na mu ha no edu bebia na aya yam hihye pa prince sa video no ho a aya na mo yi ama na ye gina so kra tumi da di nkomomo se ye ka bebi ananafosam me ka ananafosam a e twie mu odu ne me fia ebi sa LBDTQ na sefo se no person mo ni public na mo ware ene na sefo no e ye ananafosam ni Ghana ha na aba se ebinya kokuduro pa kokogina ka akwa ho traffic intersection no mo gina ho ewiakete atwitu agisika wo bi nchen atwitu popo akọ enya ba ko nyimi no enya miensa ba ko isi okay post enne na nsen ono kra the store animu a 2500 dt first can bra one farmer po ya bo 9 kete ene etete sa we security expert ya be hwe ye no na fe de awura the possibility say e bia the pabonfo betumi ato ase o man no so yeah they no so aka ma ya hwe say how do we regulate, how do we even monitor ahoho a eba system no mu na ya hwe no until the me hwe say sa awia ketekete kro no bo na ekoso no kuti ye yende
yo me that say it's a very unfortunate development, but last night and Sanambe Bahano I was reviewing the statistics of armed robbery in Ghana for the last 5 years because I wanted to get the average, whether a cost-through
and answer buffum
and answer buffum and answer ejina. By reviewing the statistics, no, me who say differentials no dosu be brace. What I've realized is say media moye ejuma ye. Anything that will happen in my village in Saboba, the media will pick it up because of technology. So, Usha, those days, no, the crime was not reported. Many of the armed robbery cases went unreported. But since technology, about media landscape, I am vibrant. No, we get these incidents reported every now and then. I to say we are in a state of security or something like that, but I don't agree. The review me and dry with statistics of armed robbery and those security challenges. No, even this year is better. It's only that media the name and bebre I had the Abba Abmonte and people are for good reason worried because why wouldn't I have my peace of mind to go about my duty as a peace and law-abiding citizen? But only ECOWAS is where the problem hinges on.
Yeah, ECOWAS, yeah.
When we did our economic integration and free movement of people, no, we didn't look at the value chain of the entire program. We just felt that by opening our borders, we can trade among ourselves or by people moving around. No. But Abonifo, no, and so for that system, Baha, Ushe Ghana, we have a large proportion of foreigners in this country, especially from the ECOWAS sub-region. Because in Ghana, the rule of law is there. We enjoy a lot of social amenities. We have the largest internet penetration in West Africa. Electricity is stable. Because who caught Nigeria, to be specific, say many of the state, it light about 1 hour, a call of 12 hours. A big cry internet in the hall. Who be Nigerian guys or say they love Ghana because Ghana is peaceful. Now, COVID aba, and we all saw the economic implications as a result of COVID. Even the advanced countries are feeling the pinch. To talk about African countries. So as a result of that, you know, the private sector have not been able to support government in creating jobs for us. So we have a lot of unemployed graduates in the system who must what? Survive. So sometimes, and you pay so ukoye because Otifia come deal. Oh, say what Damfo is doing well, buying cars in Nema. You are also attracted to do same. Oh, Agya, who you saying? Say me who say ekoyi mo. And you see, in our society, we don't respect people by the values and virtues they espouse. We value people by the car you drive, the clothing you wear, the perfume you wear. So because of that, criminals have infiltrated into the system. Once you have a big car to drive, you know, our police are even afraid to stop you and things like that. But me feel say, yeah, police as an institution, no, they are gradually slipping to bed with how we combat crime in this country. The cardinal ingredient of combating crime is intelligence gathering. How do we gather intelligence, Minia? The civilian and our security relationship. What is the state of the civilian police relations in this country today? Police have reduced virtually their duties to stopping on the road and stopping cars and searching people. And that is good. If you stop me and I found foul of one of the traffic breaches, put me before the court. So that next time it will serve as a deterrent so that I don't do that. Maybe Omubeji 10 cedi, 20 cedi, na nipa krono ko. At the end of the day, no, there's no any disincentive from anyone repeating such crimes again. Another aspect, and I say, yeah, our culture of maintenance is so poor. Look at the cameras we face in Greater Accra to check crime. Very beautiful projects. Oko Control Center. Obehun say a police for you or almost those things. But lately, MC, have you observed? I don't know about your jurisdiction. They've started stealing the cameras. Even interchange Pokwasi interchange.
Traffic lights
Omuya, they went and took race. So you ask ourselves that, are we patriotic as citizens? What is our psyche in all of this? But the AME then say, yanya new IGP.
Na person bisa say say onu waba no then also say so ye.
Dampare is a dream of every police personnel because he started as a constable, rose through the ranks. When they made him an acting IGP, say there was not a lot of upheavals within the police service because omu nim the capacity and nipa Dr. Dampare Ankasa. Say the colleagues omu man too much respect pa. All the horses diba for visibility patrols. People made mockery of him. But he got international praise. I don't know whether it was BBC or something like that. We have these horses. You are training personnel how to handle these horses. You are feeding these horses. And we just leave them like that for only ceremonial duties. How many ceremonial duties, for Christ's sake, do we have in a year in this country? When he deployed these horses, did you see the effect or you didn't see? Everybody after the deployment applauded him because security in Ankasano, we always plan to deter. Deterrence is the word. And visibility is the only way you can deter somebody from committing crime. Obi beye na junse or plane arobi building way. No ohun say a police for horses so announce yi around. Obeba beye. Omba beye. And another thing we are failing as Ghanaians is that security is a shared responsibility. We share the quota of the Ghana Police Service here or my to our population. It doesn't meet the UN quota. So yeah, the ejumani nyina digina say a police for never protecting me no we can't do it. That's why I spoke about intelligence gathering. It is our duty as citizens not to harbor criminals. Who criminals or jurisdictional quietly give a tip off to the security agencies. Intina me person nka ye betima enact law to protect nkrofo omuma informants no because more often than not obema information to police say this thing is happening here. Not police na ankasa are you too. Akechere nipa kro ne say unima hwe papa we su ye ananse mami su ye onu na ebeka say ABC. So that is the unprofessional conduct of some of our service personnel.
Okay.
And all this come to the mode of recruitment, one, our training regime, and the last but not the least, they say, after 6 months of passing out, and you more or more referral training, and now after the 6 months, you are on your own. Oh, yeah, Juma, a bedroom or promotion now, Waji. So some of us are security watchers. I think the best thing that has happened to Ghana at this critical time, we face a lot of security challenges, is the appointment of Dr. Dampare as the IGP, because he's a no-nonsense person, and you can see some of the arrests that took place. Owusu Bimpamuni in Nemanema, even though the guy is connected and phone calls could be made and whatever, he made sure that a signal is sent that nobody is above the law. And Chrome Hano, your constitution, if we want to implement even 50% of our laws, Ghana will be paradise for all of us. So let us go about it.
Me da se kutin me da se pa na messages no e buha se ve Emmanuel also say a country that we have oil, gold, nice women. What again?
What a nice woman.
A nice woman can. So still now no. You want money pa. Good morning, Agya and your team. Kudos. This is the kind of conversation we need. A very good discussion. Please, let's continue this way and materialize the long talk. We Emmanuel Asamoah ni na wusu asumadu. Okay, odi ne dia makin kan krada. Abaku bisu di baku ba say, "Yen fa so no o hye ntampi hama." And the rights or she we. Ntinade ntino ono so ono group o adwene say. This is no right of smoking. Mo be che no. Hye anka no wo bi kan. Pa. Ma yen hye aba krache for ye to abade yi wo mu na sen.
Jacob, security issue ma
me be wo no. Okay. Ono no ye to abayi no ana me ko no so first bro bre ye o huna mane papa
na huna hu so bre yo
wa mre wo hu
dabi
okay
me na me hu so bre
wo da wo hu
me na mte no wo abaka se ye be yi no na unim de o
okay sisi yi mo awi who ye bebre sore wo de nomination ne ba ye no who ye bebre sore as a party executive constituency executive sini nyama bebre ena sanse bi nyina kokoba ya sei yayi wawi sei no yebetuma kasa wo area ho no akwakoye bebi a adwedie ekoso pa Jennifer abebegu ho Jennifer begu ho no say criminals bebre so de ho be wuru nyama hodo bi enti sei yayi wo sei ene wadwuma wo ba beye ene security issues ene ye babbo ho nsam a ye kan no wo kan mienu bomu a ede na ama gan westfo ene greater Ghana in general.
Okay, Jacob bedasi the more test here and so I'm the test message in the say discussion here good. So security issues, you know, me kakakra, even though me that much expert, you know, I'm a music chairman as we speak. A place for na soja for nya share me na me da o ma no nti o ma kire me security issues ni bebre e no ma bebre a ye betimi aya e betimi aboa wo. E yakoba de di kan pa mpese me kan wasem say security for o de yemfa police for nko ana yemfa police for nko asese o motena yem say police ni apo adwuma yemfa no wote enu ya de ba ko a ese etimi hwe ni yi pa eya na nkofo ehu ni say all the time ni nya police balance say a police for nya gu fa ko but edu be na me hu say de nya sa na tie uko amanonia a police for etiti ba bia nkofo te identity no mo yesa because ni nyina mo de nya informations but no obi aya kasa wa say o na police for ko mo ni ba bia omote o hwe me ye sure say allowances ni normal kitin ya di ma omo say omo fa rent dan ana so omo fa nya we e yo mo na hwe ba bia omotena o hwe ye compound houses now compound houses and no so to say kanino because am be atwam no obenyi adum pempenso bi anse na wetu afi ebusuafie na obia sorry prekupen ko si dan enti se de pa ko betra mo mu na se oye police ya obi wo kra won hye na tade kra wo fie da e mo obi kra hu kra se oye police na ebo adwuma no isan se omunya information sa enoma e koso eni sa no manyi nya ediko na se sia no se aban ye bomodin ase be ma baby approach for betena ye mo allowances no mo di ko na efie na omo timu no omo yi omo hu adi na eniye bi koso wo ho na se omo so amomodin ase omo solve problem na e be ma how bebre aba o hwe e ya na me debia me ka se na itin reading de na wo because anu pe bia obetena se bia no wo frɛ onipa ya wo akrofi ɛna onya biba de bia so benya bia ka kyerɛw ɛna we akum wei ɛna wei oba nanu ya oku ni kunu ya o twa ne tifi so yi sɛ omotim ba bi o omakunda die na siye enti sa no ma no esisiye menu apenika sa no se cameras na de sisi wo no akonfa hyase ewia na camera yi wugina be 2 kilometers etimi capture na okonfo no so wo fuyo so wo ye dan yo eno ne yantimi anche no
etumi se bi kai ka okudi jeje time ono the camera bi bo ade she na ira
so cameras na say the first time I so musi bi wa masama no na ne me ni omo ntokwa me bi so mu fi because na me ni ma de e koso na akwane se wontimi enkamo asem nche me na me se ne wonya and of film penifo bi na penini frame penini frame na bisa na say se mo ba be ya ade wo me peso aso sa
baby eyi ni bi wo ono MC no
na se mo anka nche me a openi no edamase how can that people was it o ma rounds obi antimi mi se o mo ansam say dia na ekoso no because me hu ade no me hu say begin to call me fi say o mo ya traffic light na me ko bi say light baby am di see there emwa na mo say light na when me kwa yie bi na me nkofo ni bi frame me in fact ye hu sa say security eyi na mo ye no ye nya ni je hu enne hwela pass obi na mo no ye bibia na ye hu no mo aya mo ka wasem nti when you come to security issues so ye mo modin say logistics enne approach for be ye du no mo guka bakum approach for be ye du no mo guka bakum what does it mean eyi fa na mo ko approach for du no ye betima che o mo 2222 sa time na edu no enam fa akono 22 ni betimi ananti mia enye the same place
na say one na 5 places no
5 places no betimi aboa ye security issues nti e fa am logistics nso ye momodin say ye betimi ahwe se ne ye kan ye papa dampa ya wa be ono so ya brantie e na de nso ye nefe o ye show boy nti obi a okọ party a otimi cheduane ma ono an police for there no no say adwuma no ne kondo adwuma no Oja ko mo me issue no so. E ma me DCs. E me say e be ka so man panyi che kakra. Say edin no e ba out but na ono na oti ne oye ase. Edu ta ma edin no so ba out no 1 week before no na edin bi apie e say we call we na me papa e ka say ono de bia na me te no hu say man fam. In fact ye betina ho no ne e report. E the report e call RCC. Ye wo performance contractor ye sign eni nyina e guide yen nti nipa na omote abonti ni de se udwi kwan so na nkofa ne fie ani mu a o se wonye huma no empo no se fi ba bia udwi ye no ko ne fie ye 100 meters pa o se wo ba ye wonye hwe ba bia udwi kwan ne fa nyina on beda wase on beka so wa ya de nyame nhiraw nti de America agosi so nyina ne se in fact eduma pa nyame adum omampani ani ehwamo oba be biti se gan west me papa oni mu wo pa no weni ehwam wo no ma bi no enkofo so gitu mu se ampa ye the information papa call ya ma information so eye adwuma nti o mampanyi san ebo ye din bio ma ye bai e bai no kwa na no ma bebre esisi ba won se party de sa na ya na tie amasa akura mu nye de so bia atimi show ni powers kakra no won se ono so yo no a bo mampanyi pa oni pa ni bi ye no en na ye ka sei asame members nso edu omo so omo so omo to ye so aba enu nti o mampanyi kan say ene aba no a anka some members ebeto ne samre anka yan to the before nti anka 7 November na say December na anka yeto aba na MMDC nso yeto yeso aba nti yeto aba no ma wa na wukọ enu no nya say o mampanyi mpo na pa o ba hwe o ye wo local government expert wa o mampanyi apa wo bi awie no na afa na constitution nso e che say onipa no nkọ municipal assembly na assembly members enso ento no so aba Say oman yi antumu a say no just omo di omampani asema okan no ayi omatwena no awofom ekwan bi so but omampani emra nti no omahu kwan say ye nya sa so far so good Greater Accra ha ye regional minister o hwese ne na dwuma ye city ne se ne o leadi en efa enoma bebremu ekwan e befa so a in fact ono no okoye dwuma e wo security side nti no oboa ye mpa oba ye fa security side ni enoma bi e behwe ye hu yie se ye nkoto amene bi me ye nya sa no ma ne nya no oboa ye wo hwa abaya ye to so far so good eno Ashanti region for omo ye omo de nyina wi em saka for omo aso omo in I so master to omo dwuma me ye sure say Greater Accra yenso ye de ye beba na kakra me kan say honorable assembly members no omo yade especially Greater Accra because wo hwa ahokeka omudi ko eba dem wo so mbeto aba no a enya about say obi nya 100% and also obi nya 96% and 90%. Yes, unya 2/3 of the vote no a na wo ko true. We nya 50% in so a na just say ya reject o. Greater Accra ha ebi si wa ha say ya reject obi so far so good. Ashanti region na me say mienu bi ba ko bi asi. Nti wo hwa nkrofo omampani bo omudi ni nyina ukọ Western region obia solid ekọ enimu eti adwuma obi a woto aso sese no
lojekuku lojekuku
oh okay lojekuku ne yare geti no aha no em say issues a omo fi say ewo ho ne say omo say omo hia
indigenous
yes omo hia omo mu nipa me do baby I want say politics the Accra become cosmopolitan say obia aba betena bi nti baby obia ti no papa yenso he kana sam so no so na no party chairman e wo ho for bear 2 times or so nti je so no mu na atena wa kodu baby nti me hu de nti a omo ka say won fi ho nti omo ntoma no but o ye MC na anasa fe ne ya pa wo na wo ba sa woni nkofo na ya adwuma bi da omo nim hu nsam kakra nti omo betima agye no so e di ayo de omo de beye omo a omo mpani kan say omo ntena fie wa ambo omo din bie no oh yeah call rounds ye no mo and call rounds because your regional minister in fact wa kan ya bom say MMDCs omo a omo nya ye no omo enya Greater Accra me say be 7 and then go through but ye no mo na nam ye no mo na ye bibia nti Yakoma MMDCs ni de nyame adom omo mpanya boyedin
okay
enche me adwuma no podi ya start say me ko ade me break it da adwuma no ye omo sa be ya udu me district sisi ya started a normal. On say within 1 year no nanka assembly near assembly meetings your local government experts obeka assembly meetings no me honey ya ni nyina wie o aka the last one e ba beye your committees omo ye adwuma omo ye ni nyina wie nti man trans say o man panyin mebo medi ansa na sa no ma na koso ya ye ni nyina nti adwuma no continuous nti na me say me bo home na ye bo ni che say first no ni e bo away say one area obi ba ofi abomodi ana wo hye no nti adwuma bi a ye bia na say etimi increase by 3 na say ye koye nim nti ye bedo man panya say edini ba ye on say on kan wasem bia wo e beto so aba te say kepko say omuko bi enu anye yi no san nominate no bi because o jije bi onim ni say adwuma no betimi aye nti ye do bi bia ase
okay me dan say ophobia man kwa say please tell your man that he should stop using minority. This is criminal activities. Ujina no say usu oseja. Please add. Ask the man. Do you have the right to take hard drugs because it is our right? No. Okay, we shall see.
We know anything na emra law no eba. Na afei abesi ano. But before law no be ban, e was a debate no.
As it boss is on no Sheffield Bronze US na sickness yare. America on ho no say we dey eba he dey yare pa.
Yeah. You are still not getting me. Me ko for omo me koka LGBTYQ hu. Mesre omo. Me nka say the omo ye no there is any a good in it. What I'm saying is say about table no so na say debate ya yeah allow the omo mbe debating omo adwuma no MPs no tin na eti omo ka no ska ni ka kakaka na ekukura ma omu nyina na yamfa ma omu so omu nkotena ho kwa omu nko debate issue no sane empanyinfo bi erezi you know omu debate ni ye omu wie na say vote na enu wie ni abeye mra
ne ye de no aye adwuma
yes why be chew no ne ya chew
okay yeah ma me never assembly de ne to so na say kwam say one of these Asin South
Asin South
omo buru nua just because omo say nipa 18 and no omo nipa 34
36 or 34
34 and 18 is in favor and 16 is against and omo here kana now meeting about 7 o'clock I'm also 8 o'clock na you be at 6 oh woman no my year nti Dipa 18 no na to ye 16 de omotumi anto amama buru nua sana mania me say koso a so eboa ama e local governance na tumi akona nimu san say assembly members no so stakeholders na fi yanhwe time abebe sinkoi so ye betumi aye adwuma ama yetumi akova sa almost 10 months abebe sinkoi
okay one say o start no na ye ka security asem oman no ya hihya no fe but as times goes on no na ye the amendment bi ye the ye chinchim no fruma na ma niama no ye ngongran kakra ye wo fundamentals no ye kro no structures in the city no ye will be a friend unit ya shase no 16 to 20 houses no na one unit Entuki unit ni bomu a no anya electoral area. Okika electoral areas ni bomu a no anya district, ana metropolitan, ana municipal. Sese no unit no ya unit no ama na unit na beka electoral area no ho. Instead of ebeki ka unit ni fie dan be 16 abobom atutu omudin unit 1 unit 2 unit we sa no. Enu na ebetimi aboa yen ama unity no say unity no mu ne yete a owo bi betenamu a yebehunu say ya trim e dia kofa electoral area because na akwese unity no 10 people were supposed to be unit committee members. Na ya appointed 5 abeka ho na ye 50 no ma manage unity no and as say no am say edoso dodo and ya amend no into 5 people per electoral area say minim information a call mu amode yes ade no but ye kokoto aba for unit committee members na nipa 4 efrifie baakum omunim kwan ombefa so a ometimi ya to aba na mom na omunyina ko wini efrifie baakum a baako na ode akire no ombede no wa manage electoral area no because first no na unit it is a unit 16 na mo wa and a kabom ya electoral area so say ina ya ko electoral area ni nyina anti afi na assembly member be ka say wo kokko hwe sa area ha ono ade ne pe ne be cut zone bi aka say wo de wo hwe we num so me ka say so no otifie baakum nipa baakuti obi family one ne family ene ne ma omo ko atumi wini unit ni nyina na de aka ne enti say ye be de ne atumi because akronfo no omo nti space o
Debbie
omo ti system num on say that this city and omo ti system num a we don't have means of knowing say we ye hoho we obabetena ha 3 days obetena ha 4 days me call Italy Padova na omo say mecha and emi nkochiro midin wo omo council no ho no I'm saying my friend we 3 days before me kochiro midin wo my friend e do 3 days na pa me come baby because omo was arrangement no ho
yes they who are na be mu no
exactly ahai you know how to manage sa concept na kasa ye no say ya dey call electoral area no yes fine electoral area no electoral area bi so ho a esu yie pa na nsen na ye che asofan mu na ka asofan electoral area no normal population more than 21,000
more than districts
it say obi district
yeah
but na electoral area e free asofan krom e ko wie wo Canada amomole Canada ho aden as okay ya bechem em so mo nya 3 cc de me pese me kira ne say ye beden yetumi anya saa abonefo a ye ne omote ye electoral areas yi ansa na yakọ district num security assembly na me kan you afi ye buy a police here a normal police station police adwuma no say anopa say so police ekọ adwuma na te say say a boss no ewo ni office ni crime officer ewo ho counter NCO for ewo ho CID for ewo ho why na ekọ akọhwehwe bebi akronfo no wo amoy patrol for na ekọ hwehwe wo mo why na ekọ hwehwe akronfo no se ye police nse na adin city en say age say wo sorry akọ report say akronfo bi ete ha ana obi te ha wo yesi police on their own will no dabe no ohun so omo ekọ akọhwehwe say ye kọ akọhwehwe akronfo wo ha na say omo intelligent ben no mbenya a eche say akronfo wo say ana say wo say enti system na ye practice no say opinion dampare at this time no mesre no na open ne doors no open ye for more information about how to strategize omo adwuma no as policemen but yenso ye ni akronfo no so nete ho hwe se nkofo akofa omo akoyi ndade a ye de aye bridge se ade a ye local government system ni aye adwuma bebi omo de koye no I was see etimi hu bebi omo de koye because dade no omo ontimi mfa kotuni fie bebi o de dade no koye no o see etimi but ya hey odikoduru bebi a ye twitwa ndade na split seconds asa dade ni na abeko but nke ya chiche ni yi a bebi a twitwa dade no kra na ye wo bi wo ho a obeboa police with information dade ben na mu use wo ho so what I say but system na ko say well ye underdeveloped country enti ye develop ba ebia along the line no sa na ma we nyina no e betime si ano ye ma ye local government ne kakra what we say your concept no nanka politics nim pay books no politics nim but government aba nyina no o ma dwene ne ye o mo say o manya booty yakọ elections ama ye yakọ akon ama enya eniama bi nti yenkoche that is the concept o mo mind no but district assembly no any politics o because so your MC na o mamufo no ehwe you have to come with your own vision first as MC na o vision no o mamfo no accept omo agi o vision na tum because you are the leader and you lead district and na municipal na you can revenue say they want to be autonomous and all that one ma omo vision no one kire omo ekwa e be fa so e benye sika na ye nyina te ho ye expect say e benya common fund a free national and sana ebia intokua tuo kakra ye gigi property rate no kakra na ye gigi no eno no about 40% no leakage so how are we going to plug all these leakages ni nyina no ye ne party pe because party for na ye de be hwehwe ho na party ni nsu kodiska o ye ne dai to nya ne hwe so nse na din city no metise na regional minister ka say ye nua so a amofo amboa in terms of revenue generation o me better aboa no o the party for na akoye revenue collectors na ye diska na ade na ubedesu usese obede because wo susu ye party ni mismi ye party ni na ye nyina me wo di me abesha ha me hu se kwan da ho me boshim botum kakra obi su boshim botum kakra ede na ye no ade nti na ye ntumi emfa qualified people ni ye nyai party na yedi eye local government
eno na akuti ni kan sem bi say yeba recruitment into the security agencies no kana yenya mene DCOP retired by to drew ye kasa ofia o kasa su de pen say yenya sa protocol recruitment na obeya den papa say betumi nya security agencies so strong, tough and reliable no betumi aye adwuma enti wo fam no gidi say den e say etumi ye hwe because obi the message bi abasisi ya ma me kan o say enkane no na community policing no na eboa papa
nye na ekokum o mu ho na san ko yebi
enti se ohobi by ya so yetumi nya hu bibi
yebetumi aye what I'm saying is say na me assembly member me the neighborhood committee ewo kutubabi what na yesi yempe dog no nti neighborhood committee and then I'm call rounds and I don't na that na assist police no in doing that I'm say areas be brain so home here and I won't say any problem bi wo taifa ho ba bi sa was it taifa or abeka
that taifa
yakobo mutu
taifa
nti ma sade ni nyina
no fi nipa
but building need that we am say mo boss na am say oh yes building ma tesa no neighborhood you know ananya mo the tesa no
yeah
nti say wo ho a we can bring it back na may assist in our security and it's simple we can bring it back and they scrutinize wo and
I think like you mentioned politics have killed
the politics are saying never be
community policing by you know me kai say atamis by no almost some uniform to look as if they are branding it in a different way
yellow for and they call blue
politics yeah the nice policy beba instead of us to continue and nature it we want to gain political points into propaganda in this anima no and me into yempo because everybody wants to earn some praise where he or she has not even worked for it. So media as a country, if we really, like I say, Ghana is the only country we have. Let's put politics aside. Look at what unites us, what will bring food on our table, and then we can de-escalate the tension of youth unemployment.
May that say.
Before I go, Mestre, total national revenue no constitution say mem yechichemu a it shouldn't be less than 5%. Near farmer MMDCs. Mr. President say on raising in Fanco 15%.
Okay.
Now allow MMDCs to function. Mami truck katan fan to so. Na yen kase fabi koye wayi fabi koye say fabi koye say
asema o kana atwuma dwene so obi say ono on district o ha ye ka kwan ono ye MC no kan say ye ka kwan from Accra nti anya de ebo akra na we de me kan ma o say good morning honorable Agya Kwabena hey thank you assembly member of Abeka Junction electoral area me no
on the most
one mommy post pa me so be nya hye so ati please senior can you congratulate honorable Clement ni Lamte Wilkinson MC for Ghana West Municipal Assembly on his renomination and by his excellency President Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the subsequent confirmation by the honorable assembly members of Ghana West. Can you tell him to tackle the remaining deplorable rules in the municipality, especially the mid-year Sansam roads, where the new Accra Technical University is cited with speed? He has performed creditably well and has more to offer. Tell him he has our total support. I am JB Dankwa, assembly member for Gono, Eritrea area. And now we also community policing should be enhanced. The MUSEC must take deliberate efforts to get every community to come out with community watchdog committee to augment the police force. Greeting to Honorable Wilkinson and Mr. Emon Kote Henry Mabel, assembly member of Kutuku traditional area. Nesa Mumuno say me assembly member for Abeka Junction electoral area. Madam I say
you need electoral area be a friend of Abeka.
Masa menyabi.
So now I go to district back. No 3 days today. The Gwan district.
Abeka Junction district. My Gazette.
And you'll be the life mayor.
Aha, and you'll be a Momushikra.
As a man,
Nay, and so now Clement working some of us if you saw your brebaye, and I feel Emmanuel Cotton Smith that was Sibibri, so when your brebaye and I feel engineer Saka, Amon, quite. Kote. I ain't one. It should have been QUO.
No. Kote.
KO. No. Yen. No me yen kill. Oh, okay.
Comment ça du Kote?
Kote. I. But I was saying when you break a buy, Madam Papa. Now, yes, sorry, so now me catch her. Say. UTV or never be brede mamo and yadi a bit too much JJ Mukran or manage channel can contra sa LBDDTK guys that's what YCC massive I like yes mommy
but let's be mindful of the
one so many said almost so say writer jai say wo be so bi ba so bi mra no maybe obi by force o maybe ada fa Abena ayi ajewa kwansa ene wa woda abena ne fro wo so tuom ene wa woda happy birthday if mama be papa ene busuafo ni nyina ye ma
yeah ohine bia wo nov wa for me say ne ba
Yona
the former regent of Dagbon.
Okay,
you know on eja akunja na Yana we are better so a peace aba.
Okay.
You know,
and Yona
is a peacemaker, a father to all, and many who attest.
Okay. Yona ye chia pa meka saying wo e ka say
in Dagbani. Tutupura.
Yona Tutupura. Eja Kwabena Yona Tutupura wate. Enti member na ba Tutupura bebre wo ho. Ye da seda ebema nwuma ku esu yase emadwuma die ebrem e former trust wo mo na e de enuro kama yaba we eye trazo 400 ekutia enche say ensunsun bia wo mu bia no we the master we so bia wo the master entuntum nyina wo master eno lidie nie na we so eye lumi transport eno eye entuntum adura eboa ama yakwantia malaria bia ha yadwene bia no we mpanyifo dia eye press and I said capsules and a tablet and a way in show there and kwada de no mo ye said de be yo betu anum ti no e the flavors be agugum na tumi abo man kora tumi anum strawberry and banana no bi na betumi abo na ebusua ni nyina ebusua nchemfa Kojak farmer for so some kan show say omo de Kojak pea aba eno e ya pose soronko a ese a etafenfim na asefo nyina no eno bi a ne siase firi moja no we e na eye ma wo e na we nso e na me de me friend say overall master wono de se wo se ne be ye den na se achi dam na ye den na wonuma ye hwam no wono nie bomoden na nya bi na betuma bo wonso ne ye de ye friend saying chako e de aye no bidie papa original pa no koja for de na ye gibi ne bebo na fe obi nso a e bia bibi council na jiji no wonya koja p mafo shi bi na so de gu anum na so wo buso na pugu a eboa papa na ne krakran pro code madro no pro code ya me say se punu bibi biara ye obi a se bia wonyanya code kata ne na sefo ni nyina na oba bia wo ya de masa wo yi pro code free ho a obi ani ho bio bomode ansa wo sabetumi akabi na beboa papa into once again abena ajewa kwansa ene wa woda happy birthday abena we de febusheni nyina nchen nyini na be ye panipa da chi bi pa last messages ya de be soro so no o se Agya Kwabena please tell the man in Fugu that I want to come and marry him ya kra mo yakufo ya no e be hia